Oh, fuck! Yo! What is up, guys? I just ran here. I didn't expect to get a raid, so I'm... What is up, guys? How we doing? Can I hear anything? Can you guys hear me? Fuck me. There's no audio. There's nothing, dude. I'm just fucking in the shit right now. Woo! God damn. I was gonna say... And for a second there, man, I thought I just got to rub Simply's back for nothing. It was nice. Do you live with Miz? No, I live with S-Fan. I live right there. God damn. I actually live about 5 miles up the road. No, it was good. That was awesome, man. What do you think? That was fucking cool. I loved that. That was... I didn't know what the fuck the plan was. So I went and I dropped off the backpack at Miz's with him, man, and... We fucking... What did we even do? Oh, yeah, Austin was there. He's like, Wake! How do you even do that? Wake! How do you do an Austin? Wake! I just do Trump. You go in the tub? So I went in the tub at the end. I sat out there for a bit and just shot the shit with Rob Dog and the guys back there, which was great. But it was fun. That was fun. I had a blast. One's a chat if you had a blast. One's a chat if it was a good time. I did get home in 20 seconds flat. I fucking sprinted. I out there. That was sick. Thank you guys for appreciating my intrusion there. I was there. They asked me to come in, but I said, you know what, let's let them cook for a bit. So I only wanted to come in at the very end. Because who knows? That was so goofy. Have you ever given a sexy dance? I don't know if Mrs. ever danced at all. Thank God Simply was there to say yes. You know what I mean? I was in a tub. I was in the tub. Yes, guys, you did see me in the tub. Can we see your dance? Oh, you can only see a little dancey dance. Your mother knows it better than me. Yeah, only is default NBC dance. Is it this one? You know what I loved was Austin. Weren't you a No, what Austin? I was a model. I was a personal trainer. I'll be honest. That was Austin's, and I think we can all say this confidently, right? That was the best stream that was his best stream of the year. Bar none. Best stream of the year, right? Once a chat if that was Austin's best stream of the year. Austin is actually electric, man. Watching him turn on, he's just such a he's such a talent, man. Oh my God, did he blend beef? Was he thinking about my RP character? What was he thinking? That was fucking awesome. I was watching a train wreck and I couldn't stop. I thought it was so funny. I love the scuffness of it. I think that it's actually a winning concept, and I'm so stoked. Instead of a show and an awkward conversation with my girlfriend partway through. Oh yeah, no, just four beefy dudes. I'll tell you what, man, Austin is fucking diced. That man is not only is he beautiful, man, but he's kind of fucking cut up, man. He looks awesome. Almost as good as the pro life stream. What the fuck is that? When is there a pro life stream? Because we all love when people live. Right? That's where we're going with it? No, that was awesome, man. It was cute watching Miz ask questions so he could...
What's up, Wake? It's been a while since I've caught
Yo,
a stream,
Dead Manifest, thank you for the fucking 6 months! I'll tell you what, man. This is my take. Okay? On the age-old question, all right? Would you snack on your own wiener if you could? Okay? I'll tell you what. Hear me out. It will undoubtedly be more like snacking on wiener than having your wiener snacked on. Which is why it's a yes. All right, hold on. Wait, what was this? I didn't even get to catch the first part of it. Even better. Lakari is strong. Honestly, I thought it was a great time. Honestly, back-to-back, nothing but good streams today. The vibes are immaculate. The people are great. I mean this when I say it. I get legitimately intimidated streaming with Austin because he's still, like, new to me on, like, a stream level, and he's so talented. He is so talented. Like Miz, Simply, they're insanely talented, but I know them. They're my friends. I could goof around with them. Austin, I'm like, just don't get in his way. He's a fucking force. He's amazing. Weigh your cheese separately. He's so good. So everyone who's here who doesn't know me, I'm WakeWilder. I fuck S-Fan. That's why I have what I have. That's why I live where I live. S-Fan is my muse, and I'm going to stand by that for the rest of my life. Before you ask, no, I will not be joining OTK. Why? Because then I'd have to stop banging S-Fan, and it's just not going to happen. Okay, I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to fucking clear the air for my buddy Will right now. Will was not ego lifting. Will is absolutely strong enough to bang out 225. He just missed his fucking rack. That's it. That is it. And no, I'm not actually Bang & S fan. But people always ask me why I'm not going to join OTK, so I just say, you know, you can't mix business with pleasure. Will is strong as fuck. Well, you got to have some lines there, you know what I mean? You never want to be, like, disingenuous about it, right? He wasn't even trying to rack it. He just clipped it. No, I think he was definitely trying to rack, I think he just missed it. And it absolutely, like, I mean, that was kind of a scary distance to drop it from, but he actually didn't drop the weight, like, out of his hand, so it was fine. Will explained it in his tweet. Oh, God, Will wrote a tweet? You're telling me that Will went out and, like, dropped, like, copy on this? Oh, my God. Why do you guys do that to people? Why? Oh my God. Oh, dude, little stream of the year. I loved that. That just felt, you know what I love about this era of Twitch that I feel like we are blossoming into is that it is satisfying this need I have as someone who was not around for or aware of Twitch in like the supposed golden era of like, you know, what would we call it? Like the COVID era, right? That kind of scuffed friends hanging out being friends thing. It's so much better when people like you know, reconvene and witness just how much better all of our content is when we're hanging out and shooting the shit. And it I don't know, I find it very endearing. Like, I love hanging out with my friends, man. And I love adding friends to it, man. I think Austin is a fucking gem. I feel lucky to witness his talent. And every time I am on stream with him, I'm like, just don't get in the way. He is amazing. And I'm excited to, you know, get more comfortable with him because I think he's just such a fucking dude. I feel very lucky to witness it. So everyone who's here, man, just know, thank you. I did what I could. And I just wanted to go in and be a goober for a sec. So I'm glad you guys tolerated it. Send me some clips. Dire cockdocking. Dire cockdocking. What was that? What was it? I literally couldn't make it out. Also, just so you know, it wasn't a question, snack on your own wiener if you could. It just said snack on your own wiener. That's it. All right, let's check out some clips. What do we have here? Live. Wait. Oh my God, yes, this. What a fucking whiff. That is the funniest thing, that, especially on Austin's platform. This is undoubtedly the funniest thing. Oh my God, yes.
That's insane. Can you show the chat? No. What's your name? Oh, wait.
Oh my God, he's on. This is so great. Kyle's my best friend. He gave me a job when I had nothing right when COVID hit, and I was out of work because I was an actor and a model, and that entire fucking industry collapsed the second people stayed inside, and I knew how to shoot video, and he invited me along to shoot bodybuilders, and that's how I met the bodybuilders I met and made the connections in fitness that I made that then allowed me to connect with Canute and join Camp Canute and become a streamer. So Kyle made me. He gave me the world, and it's cool to have him working with us, man, because he did shoot this, and he is the
What's your name? Oh, wait.
Dee Dawson.
Dee, nice to meet you. You know who took that picture?
You. I thought I remember you.
Wait.
Oh my God. He know me. He know me. He was at the Arnold.
I was.
Oh, I love
I saw
this.
that picture. I was like, that's
I can't believe we had this many people at the gym.
fine.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I've been
Weird,
waiting
right?
to meet you for the longest.
It's kind of crazy, of course.
This is so wild to
They
me.
made everything.
Oh yeah, fuck. Now I'm doing this.
They're like, oh, what happened to you?
He knew me.
Ronnie's a huge deal, man. It's just so cool. Like, I feel so lucky to be there, dude. I really do. What is this? Why does this clip have so many views? What is this?
Hey, James, could you run that back real quick? Could you run it back?
Oh, this was yesterday.
Yeah, true it again. Yeah. But then again, what the fuck do I know?
This made me cackle. Yo, what up, boys? This is legitimate, by the way. He's a strong man. That stream is bad. Legitimately crying so many times. Because who fucking cares? It's fun. It's friends hanging out. I loved it. This is the thing. If you stream solely for chat, you're going to be miserable, man. There are too many opinions out there. You know what I mean? The bulk of people who are witnessing you at any given moment are going to be singing the praises of it because they're opting to be there. You know what I mean? I like how you weren't responding when Austin was asking about his form. Oh, Wait, what do you mean? I'm kind of like, oh, like, was the form incorrect? Is that what you're saying? When was he what didn't I respond to? No, because he is doing something correct. I mean, yo, Sutters, thank you for the 10, dude. The reason he asked him to run it back was he kept saying his form was wrong. Oh, yeah, okay, so what I was going to say is that I would never go up to someone and tell them their form was wrong unless they were paying me. It does in the clip?
Hey, James, could you run that back real quick?
What is this? RJ won the match? Yo! Win! No shot, dude. Check Insta. Someone send me the link. Drop me the link. I want to see the link. Show me the goal. Did you plan to go into the tub, or did you have a gut feeling you were like you're having a fun day? Fuck it. No. Guys, one thing you got to know about All Wake Wilders, I will never do a single thing without being like, I mean, like, almost like I need to be, like, told to do things. I will never invite myself anywhere. I feel so much anxiety about that, it fucking kills me. So, no, I was asked to come into the tub. And double asked. I even double checked with the producers twice, and they were like, they're ready for you whenever. And I still waited until the last, like, 20 minutes because I just felt so uncomfortable. Look, at the end of the day, I know a few things, right? The thing you always have to keep in mind is what audiences want, and I think you always have to prioritize that over what you think is best for you, because what's best for you is pretty much always making the audience happy, right? And the last thing I'd ever want to do is insert myself in a situation where I, like, let's say, like, kind of fuck the rhythm of the content. So I did not go into the tub until I felt like it was a really good time to do so, right? Everything was already kind of chaotic. We'd have fun with it. That was it, right? Because sometimes the best thing for you to do as a content creator is not be there. And I know that's a really weird thought, but like I try to remind myself of that. Like when Austin comes into town, Austin is such a force and he's so electric that sometimes the best thing is to just let Austin be Austin. You know what I mean? Not try to make jokes over his jokes and just let him be. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about content, at least, is that like I think that if you respect what the audience wants, you're going to have opportunities down the line to, like, you know, endear yourself to people, and you're going to be fine. But if you're only ever thinking about you, you're forgetting that what you're doing is for the audience, you know, so that the audience can tell you you're great, okay? It's all for praise. Please praise me. You should have gotten in on the Ronnie workout? Okay, I didn't. No, that was totally fine. No, anyone who's like, you should have done the Ronnie workout, fuck that. I love Ronnie. I've gotten the opportunity to train with a lot of great bodybuilders. It would have been a cool bucket list thing, but it's not like something I like woke up needing to do. You know what I mean? For me, what I really care about with that was that there were a bunch of people who literally flew out to be a part of that. Canute just got there. Austin flew out. Will flew out, you know? And then we had like Lakari and Miz and all those guys jump in. And honestly, I'll be frank, I don't want to fucking go like ego lift on bench after I haven't done anything to warm up. You know what I mean? So when Miz is like, wait, come get in, it's like, I haven't done anything. Why? I'm not going to go bench now. You know what I mean? That's just not, it wasn't an ego fest, really. Will is okay. Will was not ego lifting. You fucking form Andys and armchair dinguses are wrong. He was lifting completely normal weight for him. I've trained with Will plenty. That is not a bad working weight. He was just fine. All right? So, anyways, guys, this is the way I see it, is that I get to hang out with my friends for a living. It's cool as fuck. I don't have to make it about me. Some people are amazing entertainers, and I should just learn and let them fly and stretch their beautiful wings. So thank you guys for giving me big ol' embrace whenever I am there, because, you know, the more embrace I feel, you know, the harder I come. I figured you hated what they were doing because you could have done it more responsibly. No, you just had to let Ronnie fucking be Ron, man. Big Ron's got to push. Okay, hold on. We've got this. Been through the trenches in my village, bro. RJ's so sick.
Our official Gay Barrel.
Yeah, Will's okay.
At 2 minutes and 20 seconds of round number 2. To declare your winner by TKO, fighting out of the blue corner, Robert Badman Casper.
I love it, man. He's so sick. RJ's dope. I love the cast of characters we have, man. It's just so fun. You know what I love is that every now and then, I just like that everyone's getting together and hanging out again. It's so fucking cool. This is the only, like, look, man, if I could ever have a life, it would be hanging out with my friends for a living. You know what I mean? That is about as cool as it gets. It's just sick as hell. So I hope everyone had as much fun as I did, dude. It's been cool as fuck. I'm super jacked up about it, guys. But then again, guys, this is now about me, all right? Quit talking about these fucking idiots. These, Austin, you got me, all right? I'm here. I'm in it. All right? You're at Wake Stream now. Who let into it? Okay, I'll tell you what I hate here, okay? What I don't want to do is a clip queue again because I hate watching clips. I learned that today. We are going to get into some YouTube stuff, and we are going to crank out some reacts today, and then we're going to play Dark Souls until I weep. It was so nice meeting you. Guys, anyone who was able to meet me at the gym, just know I was in the K-hole. I don't remember anything. I was high. You look like a rich asshole at the moment, like some playboy. I am some rich asshole. I don't know if you guys know this. You made me this, you fucking twats. You gave the poor orphan money, and now it's over. I am not nice anymore. I am a monster.
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
I will watch you and that weird Norwegian guy. Oh, you're talking about Knut? He's a very good one. Are you actually part owner as well? I thought it was Ms. Knut Rob. Yeah, fucking... I know I don't seem like I can... People do not think I can own a gym. So I was telling someone, they were like, oh, what do you do here? I was like, I'm one of the owners. And they were like, oh, you're so soft-spoken. Like, because I'm not like, oh, hey, you're at my gym. People were like, what the fuck? Look, man, I just don't like talking over people. All right? I have more energy when it's like, okay, I got the phone. You know what I mean? Like, I got the floor. It's me. I get to run with it, right? That's it. How dare they not see the announcement video? Yeah, Rosie put good hard work into finding a way to spin a video without Alinity in the thumbnail, and god damn it, he did. You know how Will is doing? I do think Will's absolutely fine. He didn't have a lot of pain in his actual ribs. I mean, yes, it's scary, but he is fine. Is a second gym possible in your mind? A second gym is possible in my heart, in my soul, in my mind, in my being. I do think there will be at some point, but I'm not sure exactly when, but we are hoping for it. Have some ore. Some ore? You should find a way to get a Peloton or a Nordic Track video onto a stream, and we can watch people at the gym complete video challenges. I mean, maybe. I don't know if people would want to be on stream. You know what I mean? Like that's the big thing. Is Fandy being in on it a meme or what? Just cut the... No, she's an owner, dog. Yes, we have 5 owners. Or 6. Do we? Let's see. Ms. Canute, myself, Rob, Fandy. 5. 5 owners. What happened to Will? He died of self-suck. Guys, can we get some Fs in the chat for Will? He did, unfortunately, pass from self-suck. However, I think we'll all be a little bit more cautious in embarking on our next self-suck endeavor. I'm going to open it's a charity that's built on teaching safe self-sucking in schools, just to ensure that this doesn't happen again. Young LA tagged Ronnie Ironforge free ad boost. That is sick. That is so sick, dude. Yeah, Ron is the shit. I thought it was cool. It was so... How fucking dope was it when he just ditched the equipment? You know what I mean? He fucking... He absolutely fucking just unshackled. He just kicked a fucking wheelchair out, stood up, and just showed that he had that dog in him, dude. That was so cool, man. It's so wild. He stood up and lifted. His mental strength is baffling. That dude, I mean it. It's so funny. You can go and just watch Ronnie fucking Coleman be a cop at like 270 pounds of muscle. And it is fucking hysterical. All respect for Ronnie, but out of curiosity, why is he in a wheelchair? Why do you even have to preface it with all respect? Like, hey, man, I don't want to disrespect him or anything, but... Like, what do you mean? He's a fucking... Not to disrespect the dude, but what's up with that fucking weird chair, man? What's he doing? No, so this is what... what happened with Ronnie is I think he, like... dislocated an entire disc in his back from squatting, and he did not get it checked for like years. And so it became worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until it was essentially untenable. That's what I understand to be the case. And so it required a lot of like surgeries and fusing and you know, anyways, it is incredibly unfortunate. Hip replacements as well. But you know, every now and then where it's like, oh man, he really left it all out there. That dude fucking actually gave it all to bodybuilding. You know what I mean? And there's no reason why, you know, I would reckon that it really just has to do with a lot of like failures of medicine at some point, but it's tragic in its own right, but it's also captivating to see a dude so resilient in the face of that clear fucking, you know, blunder of medicine. And I think it's also like you get used to this rhythm of like, not like bodybuilding necessarily, but there's like a whole niche of man that just like sees doctors as gay. Not to say that Ronnie's a part of it, but I think that we for a long time have had like a tough it out thing. Like, why are you going to go to a doctor? Are you gay? Doctors are good for gay men, man. What are you doing there? You know what I mean? And so I think a lot of times people just keep stretching and stretching and stretching. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, thanks a bunch, man. I had a great time watching today's grand opening on Mrs. Channel. Hey, I'm glad. Hey, everyone who had a good time with all the streams today, just know that, you know, I am very fortunate to be around some of the brightest, most capable, and completely untethered people I've ever met. And I just am fortunate to like witness their you know, brilliance. You know, I try to stay quiet on group streams, frankly, because I think I just have a lot to learn. And so, you know, I just try to be a sponge to their excellence, and I feel really lucky. That Optum stream wasn't gay enough. I would agree. I think we could have amped it up a bit, but it was a good. I mean, I don't know, man. Do you think you don't want to be too on the nose, right? Yo, Seminole Gamer, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Big 10, man. Because you know what? I'll say this. How many streams have you been on today? Hey, one less than actually, no. Standard amount, 3. And this is my 4th. I went Miz to Fandy to Austin. I typically do 2 to 3 streams a day and then my own. I like it. I like being on streams, even though it does get exhausting because you have to like present the self. It is a good time. So I don't know. A couple of things we got to do. Yeah, I think that Austin knew that the producers went too far with the dire cock docking or whatever it was. I watched clips today, but you should check out a Hassan clip. He became emo today. Okay, fuck it, man. I'll open clip queue real quick, but I'm going to only skip around to things I want to watch, which probably means friends I want to see and comment on. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to open it. I'm going to clear clip queue. Okay, you guys can drop clips in chat. I will look at them. Wake, did you have to sell shares to Fandy, or was it only one of you? No, I did not. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what up? I'm good. How you doing? Not much. Awesome seeing you. I'm one of the...
It was fascinating how fucking little Ronnie Coleman cared about the stream. Not in a bad... I just mean, it's so fucking grounding to have someone point out how fucking stupid your life is. You know what I mean? It really... Because it is. Our lives are dumb. They are fucking dumb. No, ours. That we feel any sense of importance around the fact that people watch us just do random shit. The fact that he goes, he's like, yeah, that's my chat. And Miz knew, like, that's like his fucking... That is his trump card, you know, where he's like, oh, you must think I'm just some dingus, you know? But he actually looked at it and just goes, oh, sup? Put it down. Sup? Doesn't care at all.
The ownership. I don't know which one I am. Matt. I am one of them. That's the one in Dallas too, huh? Yeah. How you doing?
Okay. Oh, his phone! God damn it!
Oh my god, really?
Alright.
I loved this. I actually had fun here.
You're watching from the front page. Okay,
hold on.
What?
Okay,
what's he trying to do? What is happening with Miz? Oh, they're bobbing.
Okay. Alright, here we go. I got it.
Look, man, this is just... a selfish top diff right here, man.
Okay, that's one. Get this one.
Okay.
Also, might have been a little too much or something. Austin. I love Austin, dude. I wish I got to see. This is why I'm so glad people are coming by. They're just so many friends. So many friends I've yet to be friends with, you know?
All right.
Look at it. Austin looks so cut up, dude. It's good to see. Austin is such a fastidious, like, weightlifter. He would go, he asks me, like, the most earnest bodybuilding questions constantly when we hang out. He's like, and, you know, I like to do this, and maybe, you know, I think I might have had maybe a couple of cookies, but it's odd because I think maybe the fats help maybe pull some more water into my muscles, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, they did. Look at you. You're shredded. He's just like, he's such a bodybuilder in his brain. It's cool. Austin is selling sex. That is the whole job. Good for him. Austin is not just selling sex. He's an actual fucking beacon of charisma. I think it's just so reductive to act like this dude isn't a total force, man. And a hell of a quarterback, Baker Mayfield.
All right, man, let's pull a duck.
Like, he's actually, like, captivating. I think he's awesome.
Marat, come look at me.
I chimed in with it. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No.
Oh my god. Come.
Did this awaken anything for any of you guys? Was this like a big thing for you? You know, straight up. Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
What do you think? This is the new me.
Let me add this neck one. Or do you want to do now? Wait.
Dude, what is going on?
We're making a memo.
Who is this? Who came
He's
in?
becoming his true self.
Yeah.
Dude, Kaya's such a fucking good dog. That was a world-class pet. I'm gonna be fucking a total hundo with you guys, man. That is a fucking great dog. It was a world-class pet. World-class. I couldn't even look. I was on no sleep, not even anticipating going by his place, and I just sat there and pet the absolute shit out of that dog while he talked about Chikado culture in Japan.
Man, I know this is on camera, but... Are you sending this to mom and dad?
Dude, TikTok guys who are popping off now. What are they popping off doing? Like, what's his thing? Hassan looks more gay than emo. What?
Marat, come look at me.
This is just Pat. This is textbook emo, top to bottom here.
That's pretty good, man. Holy shit.
Wait, get naked
Wow.
is on the wall. Nice, bro.
Should we show them?
I would not have had that kind of precision. I'm skipping around.
Can you show chat your physique? So you can see how jacked you are. You're hiding it.
Yeah. Like, take my shirt off?
Yeah. Show your actual physique.
I just had ice.
Chat, he's hiding it, by the way.
Yeah. That's
Oh, this dude's ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, he's a trainer at the gym. He's a fucking unit, dude.
He was literally hiding it.
He is a fucking unit.
No, but he's actually good that it was.
All right, what's this?
what making TikToks look like?
Dude, I look so fucking short. This is bullshit.
Wait, so what are these guys popping off for? What are they doing?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to like look as like preppy as possible.
He looked like a professor beforehand. This is like I hate to say it, this is almost a Peterson fit.
What did they do to you?
It's like Giga Peterson.
Bad guy. Damn.
Make him do the pierce the veil bracket filter.
Oh!
I don't think...
Does Hassan know Pierce the Veil? If Hassan knows Pierce the Veil, this dude is like my soulmate, and I didn't know it. If people are actually... Because like Hassan does not strike me as an emo dude. He does now? Fuck.
I think Pierce the Veil, like, we're under that...
I don't even love Pierce the Veil, but it's knowing, like, post-hardcore bands to me that I'm like, if you know metalcore and post-hardcore, I'm so fucking down.
UMG shit with, like, TikTok.
Because it means that you also sequestered yourself into the fucking nooks and crannies of the social, like, you know, fabric of your, you know, high school. You know what I mean? You were also locked in the shit. Post-hardcore metalcore is the best. Look, I would never say that, okay? Straight up, I'm not dumb enough to say that that is the best. I am dumb enough to say that it is my favorite. You know what I mean? I know it is objectively not that good. But it is subjectively, to me and my experience, like, I still, that's all I listen to.
Ripped the songs off
No, and hip-hop.
of the website, whatever the hell.
Ozan, where'd you get that brown fur jacket that you work?
So they just take him through, like, a scene kid education? I hope so. Oh, man.
Can I introduce you to someone?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Come on in.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
What's going on in here?
There's more room for...
They told me to just go. They told me to just fucking go. I showed up, and Rob Dog and the producer's like, go, 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 go.
Hey, I think we could fit another man in the tub. What do you think?
You got room?
Yeah, come on in.
There's an emo quiz? What kind of BuzzFeed propaganda is
Absolutely.
that?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You got rubber ducks?
Yeah, we got rubber ducks and everything. Come on in.
Having a whole bunch of fun in the tub.
Yeah, having fun in the tub. Come on. Just,
All right,
watch out for the candle. They're real.
Oh, that's a real
I
Yeah,
love
that's
this,
real.
dude.
It's real.
That's
But
okay. We should probably add more water in the tub. Oh, that's cold.
Oh,
That's
man.
really cold.
Yep.
That's cold. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome simply to the tub.
Hi guys.
You know, someone was probably downstairs taking a shit and heard this entire
Simply so great, dude.
thing downstairs.
He's such a fucking
Wow,
beast.
Whoa, okay, whoa, got a little fuller.
God damn it.
So
Simply, welcome to the tub.
Oh, so
Simply, so welcome to the tub. Thanks for
we're on the
joining
front
us.
page, by the way.
It was nice for you to really enjoy talking to that kid in the gym and giving him events. I could tell you were really happy talking. Oh, fuck yeah. No, dude, I don't. So your name is the Stream Stalker. That's a terrifying name. Why would you make that your name? Why? Like, why would you? Why does the Stream Stalker write the nicest thing in chat?
Okay. $10.
All right. Okay. All right. We don't have. Thank you so much.
Yo.
Come on.
Yo, thank you for the fucking resub.
Oh, why?
Look at, you know what I think's funny is this is just like living proof that every fucking homophobic dude that thinks all gay men want to fuck him can just, for the love of God, throw that into the fucking abyss. I've never seen a man less enthused to kiss another man than this. Look at him. Look at him. He's wincing. Like, this is the least sexually charged kiss of all time. Austin looks absolutely like the homophobe. Miz looks like he's very curious. This is the least gay I've ever seen Austin. And Austin is not a gay... He is a very straight passing gay man. And this is the least gay thing I've ever seen him do. Was kiss Mizkif. Austin kissing Mizkif is the least gay thing I've ever seen Austin Show do. Period. This is the straightest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, why? Why? Chat, what'd you think?
Chat, what'd you think? Miz is always farming an emote. It's always. Chat, how was that?
You gotta get your. You gotta get Chompy out of the candle. Thank you so much.
My feet
Chompy,
kind
you're
of
in the
you.
candle.
Yo,
Chompy,
thank you for
out
the
of
sub,
candle.
app.
Chompy, you're in
I
the candle.
appreciate
You
that,
gotta
brother.
move. You gotta move, Chomp.
Oh, wait.
Chomp, you gotta move. Okay?
Chomp.
Get out of here, Chompy.
You're in the candle. You gotta.
Chompy is such a fucking unit, man. What a good cat. Look at that. Chompy. Chompy.
Chomp. Out of the. Out.
To be
Out,
best
Chompy.
friends like we are.
Yo,
Okay,
thank you for
I'm
the
gonna count to
resub,
three,
dog.
Chomp.
I appreciate
1,
that. Big love. Oh, it's sending a
2,
resub. Cooper
3.
with a tier 1.
Alright. Well.
Oh, it's a candle. Ah, it's a candle. I thought it was fake. Ow! I just burned myself. I thought it was a fake candle. I thought I was like sitting.
Why would you ever assume it's a fake candle? Miz is like has no... This fire. You just have to... Just fucking why?
Why do you care? I thought you react to my cat sitting in a candle?
Because the cat wasn't on fire? Wait, how on the candle was the cat?
Chomp, you gotta move. Okay?
Chomp.
Wait,
Get out of here,
wait,
Chomp.
never mind. I take this all back. I'm not
Yeah.
listening.
Chomp.
What the fuck?
Out of the. Out.
Out.
Out, Chompy. Don't let me.
Chompy doesn't have much of a
Count to three,
tail.
Chomp. 1, 2.
Dude, you know what I want to do? I want to do the Doug fast food challenge, but I want to do it just the Canute fast food challenge, where the challenge is we go and order something, and whatever it is they hear, we accept. One take, that's it. Canute says the entire order in one go, and whatever they read back, he just says, yes, 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 and that will be good. And then we will do one more. Whatever it is, he says he has to double it. How do you get your mic to sound so good? I'm amazed it sounds that good. I just have a nice, noise gate. It's not a sound quality, though. Austin is crushing that Lunchables pizza. Look at him. Oh my god. Dude, I wish we had another angle on that. Holy shit. Oh my god, I do not have a radio voice. I said that like I do not have a radio voice. No way, Jose. Not me. I don't. No, I have a nasally voice, man. Nasally. I'm a voice cell. I did a test, dude. I'm a fucking voice cell. Come to Ironforge, Jim. We have a great community. That's American Psycho. Wow. How is it that you could hear my voice and think, wow, he should be on the radio? Like I don't sound absolutely insane. I do. It's not a good sound, and we all know it. Okay? Wake sounds like Kermit to me. I actually can't do a Kermit. I can't do a Kermit, which is why I can't do a fucking Peterson. It sucks. Okay. We should do this real quick, guys. Wake's voice is perfect for Midwest emo. Yeah, so it's bad. That's what's funny. Midwest emo, you want to know what's great about it? The worse of a singer you are, the better the music is. When so far, die for the fun. Hey, die for the fun. And I don't know where I go. It's just funny. Just squeeze your throat closed. There you are, froggy voice. Well, what do you mean? It's not froggy. I'm kind of squeezing. I can't do it, dude. Okay, what the fuck? Chat. All right, so let's go ahead and lock in. I kind of want to watch some dumb relationship reacts. Should we get into a TV show, chat? I feel like we should do that. I feel like we need a reality TV show. You know what I mean? We need one that we can routinely react to. Sorry, guys, you're getting some titty today because I am hot. I need to get an actual shirt on, and I need to make food. You guys know I haven't eaten food yet today? 90-Day Fiancé? Okay, we're gonna do roll for. Honestly, should we go right into roll for sandwich today? Chat, let's do a roll for sandwich. We need roll for sandwich. Look, I feel the need to dazzle you fuckers because, come on, that's what you do when you get a big raid. But here's the thing you fucking dinguses have to know, okay? 1, I did not sleep. 2, I've been on 3 streams today, and it's fucking midnight, all right? So, fuck you, all right? I have to conserve energy, okay? For your fucking mother later. And I need to go to fucking wash up and lay down, all right? It's already 12. Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of fucked up about it. All right, let's go playlists. Where are we in season 2?
Good afternoon, D.
Where are we in Roll for Sandwich season 2? We are actually pretty fucking deep.
Good afternoon, D&D.
For those of you who don't know Roll for Sandwich, it's a series where a man rolls for a sandwich. Is streaming harder than a real job? Okay. Let me actually... This is an interesting question. The answer is...
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Best of friend.
Yo, Weak Bob. Whoa, holy shit. Thank you for the 25. Big love, brother, man. I appreciate the hell out of that. I worked in landscaping for a while, so I did installation for a landscape architecture firm. So I would go and I'd plant trees and pick up big fucking heavy pots of trees and rocks and materials, and I'd shovel shit. And I did that for, 8 to 10 hours a day for a while. And I, at any point, could quit this job and go back to that job, but I choose not to, right? So that should tell you one thing, right? However, I will also say this. when it comes to the emotional distress of a position, the concept of selling yourself as a human being as a commodity is incredibly, I would call it, I think that it is, for me, it is psychologically debilitating to a degree that doing my like normal 9 to 5 before was not. You know, the concept of you presenting yourself as a human being, you know what I mean, and having that critiqued as if it's like cinema is very strange. You know what I mean? But that being said, there were parts of my life that I felt were happier and more fulfilling when I was working manual labor, but the reward of streaming is obviously much greater. I get paid better for much less work. I would say it is not harder in a traditional sense, but it is challenging in a way that I wouldn't have anticipated before doing it. Does that make sense? I still choose to do this. That should tell you what it means, right? But I will say that it's easier for me when I was working a full-time job to clock out of that, go out, hang out with my friends, and not think about whether or not my entire being was being, essentially eviscerated in the crucible of contempt that is the internet. You know what I mean? So it's an ebb and flow. Hassan said his social battery runs out way quicker streaming than a normal job. Yeah, I would agree with that. But it's not as if, look, here's the thing that you should know, right? Hassan and myself, regardless of what Hassan said, right? If I'm getting baited, whatever, who cares? I think that Hassan is making a point that's valid in that, like, streaming is exhausting in a way that you do not anticipate prior to doing it. But here's the thing that you all know. We are all still choosing to be streamers, right? There is nothing stopping us from returning to the line of work that we were probably in prior to. So when push comes to shove, like, yeah, of course, on some level, it's probably upsetting to hear that because we're so egregiously overcompensated for our work, I'd say, right? But at the same time, it is pretty exhausting. And there are days where I would prefer to go to my gym and do actual gym work than I would be live. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's just clip chimping Hassan. I doubt that he had a senseless take. He's probably just saying it's exhausting to stream, which it is. I mean, like, it is exhausting on a social and in an emotional level. It's exhausting. But I don't care. Like, I really don't. There are pros and cons to both. I think that there are more pros to streaming in that we clearly accept the cons for what they are. And it kind of sucks when you're saying, like, man, this job kind of sucks sometimes. And when you're, like, saying that to an audience of people who are being radically undercompensated for brutal work that doesn't involve the kind of social exaltation that this work does, it's hard to ever at any point feel like your audience should empathize with you, right? Because, like, why would you? Like, we are making a ton of money doing things we like doing typically, and that is bizarre. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd say that, generally speaking, I started, considering doing politics right after Camp Canute, and I will tell you that the emotional distress of being, like, actively hated to the scope and extent that someone like Hassan would be is so, I mean, like, conceptually overwhelming that I would just avoid, like, a lot of political discourse altogether. Even if it meant I'd have more viewers, right? Been a welder for 40 years, bro. Wait, what are you saying? Left hands brother do 48 hours a day. Yeah, you guys got to know, too. It's like, it sucks that you guys have to work that much. You know what I mean? Everything about the future should be about minimizing the amount of hours we have to work and just make everything else voluntary. That's all I care about. I care about people just having to do less work and having more time to, like, I don't know, like, fuck and make, pick fruit from, like, trees and, I don't know, dance, hang out with people they like. I think that's much more fun, top to bottom. So, sorry, guys, if that's not, like, the bait you wanted, but that's my take. I think that Hassan is right in that, like, there are elements of this job that are incredibly distressing, but we all still clearly choose to do it because the reward is worth that emotional burden, right? In that some of you guys have much, much, much infinitely harder jobs than we could ever fathom. You know what I mean? They're only going from their experience. So I'm assuming Hassan's saying, sometimes my previous jobs felt easier than this one, right? I don't think he's saying, I've been lathered up in the fucking oil cascading out of the holes I'm drilling offshore in the Gulf. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like as someone who did like pretty difficult manual labor, I'd still say that there are elements of manual labor that I enjoyed more than I enjoy streaming. I liked being able to pick up and put down my work without it feeling like it followed me everywhere. I liked not being known and commented on. I find that distressing. But at the end of the day, I choose this work because it is more rewarding. I do get compensated better, and I do love what I do every day, right? So that's the game. So, I don't know. I hope that answered your question. Like, yes, but no. I prefer streaming. There's a reason I still do it, right? What's your favorite stream for today that you did? Oh, easily Austin's. That wasn't even close. I actually felt like, I wish I got in sooner, but I wanted to let Austin and Miz really have their time. You know what I mean? Being a peasant slave class citizen is way harder in comparison, period. Well, yeah, I mean, 100%. We're all in a gradient of slave class in a way. You know what I mean? Like, none of us are really owning. But then again, I don't know. It's how I used to be. I am making a lot more money now than I ever did. And so, you know, you get to see that things change very quickly, and it's really fucking, you know, bewildering. But there are people who are systemically impoverished essentially forever with very little prospects of getting outside of that, right? So it's a totally different game. And I do not wish that upon people. I watched everyone fucking, you know, most people I know, most of my life has been floundering in similar contexts, and it's brutal. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't care. I want to watch this dude roll for sandwich and have fun.
Talk and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate...
Oh, Mary's amazing, man. Yeah, of course we'd be welcoming. Mary's the shit, dude. She was in our guild. We love her. How long is Canute here for? I'm going to tell you what, dude. I'm about to send Canute's ass back. Did you ever feel like you should quit streaming? Dude, I felt like I should quit streaming yesterday because I was like, God, Austin is so talented. What the fuck am I even doing here? You know what I mean? Every time I stream with a new person, I feel like I should quit streaming. You know what I mean? And then I go live the next day and I forget about it because I know that everything that about, you know, performing and presenting is about growing and learning and absorbing. And so all I can do is learn from and get more comfortable in these contexts, right? And that's all I really care about. You're going to have bad days. I am wearing pants now. There are conditions, even worse conditions, so you get cheap goods. It's a funnel of suffering. Yeah, I adore what Hassan's resilience and his being able to point out the dire and completely desolate, socioeconomic context of global trade. I don't want to do it here. Life is incredibly disheartening. I'd like to find a reason to laugh. It took me a lot of talking about that stuff to realize that that's just not what I'm going to be doing on my stream because it's a fucking nightmare emotionally. It just hurts. You know what I mean? And I don't like doing that. I like watching Roll for Sandwich and talking about why it is you don't, have to have a 14-inch cock to make people like you. You know what I mean? Every other stream you were questioning your future with it, understandably. I mean, everyone was. I mean, Will did the same thing. We all at some point questioned our value in this context, right? Like, it sucks. You're presenting yourself to the public and then just being like, how many people watched me today? Like, like that's hard. To be like your constant feedback mechanism is like whether or not people click in, and you can be so comparative so immediately. You know what I mean? Or you're like, all right, well, only like, this many people watch me, but this many people watch them. So why do that many people go there? It's so shit. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, if you don't have a sense of like, I don't know, like for me, once I realized that if I was consistent in being who it is I am, I'd have fun with, I would be able to enjoy streaming. I wish I played more of a character on stream because whenever I play characters, I'm funnier, just top to bottom. Like Beef is a lot funnier than Wake because Wake is kind of sincere. I always think, how can I like, I really worry about hurting people's feelings. You know what I mean? And a lot of humor can be built on that. You know what I mean? Like even like doing like a prank or like inserting myself in a position that can make someone uncomfortable. I always try to avoid that. Which isn't a good thing, but like, or doing like game day shoutcasting, I have a much easier time making jokes there because I know what the goal is, right? So you just figure it out as you go. But here's the thing, man. I'm a fucking spring chicken. I'm still a fresh streamer. I'm still learning as I go, and I'm here to just flop my cock out and make your mother gush like a geyser. All right, let's watch some fucking stuff.
Decide my lunch. Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by G Fuel. They sent me a few different flavors of
Okay, so we're with Gamer Sups, but we're going to let this ad run because we're ethical reactors, okay?
energy drink to try, including one called Health Potion that's themed after Diablo, one of my favorite video game series. All right, let's get into it and roll for bread. 4, challah bread. I
Challah is fucking dope.
Sliced and then froze some of the loaf from last week. So just got out a few slices and toasted them up and we're ready to go. Next up, roll for Maine. 2, gefilte
Challah's awesome, dude.
fish. Gefilte fish on challah bread. I think the dice gods are trying to say sorry for what they did last time. Gefilte fish is a Jewish dish that I can best describe as, stay with me here, fish meatballs. The variety I have here is marinated.
That does not sound appetizing
in
to
a
me.
slightly sweet sauce, and honestly, they come across kind of like a Swedish meatball in both texture and flavor. If you've seen the sardine episode, you know I'm not a big fan of fishy taste, but the amount of fish flavor that comes through on these is very mild. Next up.
Okay, he hates fish.
Roll cheese.
This is not a good start, bro.
3, vegan provolone. Hey, we're still.
This is a fucking nightmare, Sammy, man. Here's my take on veganism. I was vegan for a couple years, and I actually, nothing vegans hate more than hearing someone no longer be vegan, and so it's almost worse than just not being a vegan at any point. But I never had a hard time with like food selection, and I actually am not a fan of like meat substitutes. It's cool to get people to veganism as well, obviously, in the event that they want to like lessen their, collective like carbon footprint, as it were. But like vegan cheese, vegan meat, dude, I'd rather just eat food. Like I'd rather just eat like fruits and vegetables. Like I'd rather eat beans and lentils and shit. Like the actual processing behind it makes it so, because there's so much processing in like vegan alternatives. You know what I mean? Like to eat vegan meat, you're consuming so much additional processed ingredients and things that you just don't know if you have relative allergens to.
Still kosher, although I guess because of the fish, we still would have been anyway. I guess this will just add
I also eat really clean.
A little bit of a smoky flavor, which I don't mind. Next up, roll roughage.
Bugs are awesome. I actually love like flavored crickets. I ate a lot of cricket when I was in, Is it Oaxaca? Oaxaca? What the fuck is it? In Mexico. It's southern Mexico. Does anyone know? I don't think am I pronouncing it correctly? Oaxaca. Thank you so much. Oaxaca. Yes. I've forgotten how to pronounce Oaxaca. But yes, I stayed in Oaxaca for a little while, and I actually really like the integration of bugs. But they do taste like bugs. Is this Fozzie Bear's sandwich? Oh, wow. Thank you, man.
Double 9s, extra kimchi. All right, the kimchi I have is fermented Napa cabbage. I think we're still kosher, but I'm not well versed in the laws. This will add a little bit of spice and some sourness and saltiness. This is gonna be interesting. Next up, wild magic. 8.
You know, the all-time pairing of Jewish and Japanese cuisine. We've all been waiting for that fucking Jewish-Japanese fusion restaurant to drop. This is
8, black garlic. Black garlic is garlic that's been heated and aged for several weeks. Almost all.
That looks like
all of the sharp garlic flavor is cooked out of it.
Oh,
and what
I've
you're
heard
left with is an earthy, deep flavor with notes of caramel and licorice. It's a subtle and complicated flavor to
This is the most vile sandwich I've seen it make to me.
And I have no idea how it's going to work on this sandwich.
Oh,
all right,
shaking,
last but
dude.
not least, it's the D20 sauce roll.
Boys, what are we going here? I can't see this going above
7,
a 6.
curry mustard. This mustard is
Interesting.
tasty, but it is very curry forward. I don't know if we really needed another strong flavor on this sandwich.
Okay,
Let's go ahead and get our sandwich put together
he is
here.
Trembling. He is
Get
terrified.
our toothpicks in to
The
hold
hull
it
is
together.
ruined.
And let's get it cut in half. Let's take a look at that cross section.
Oh no.
Okay. I think a preemptive heal with some of this health potion may be in order.
Oh shit, dude. Do we need to watch that fucking React series of that woman talking about who she married? How many people want to see that?
Check the link in my bio to get some game fuel for yourself and use code SANDWICH to get 30% off your order. All right, let's get it mixed up here. And let's give it a taste.
Are we met on that? You saw it twice? Yeah, then I won't fucking... I think too
not
many
bad.
people reacted
and
to that.
now for this monstrosity. Let's give it a taste.
It's 8 hours? No shot it's worth.
This is confusing. The
Yeah?
kimchi and the curry are definitely the strongest flavors at play. It doesn't make me want to barf, but at the same time, it's so hard to pin down. I don't know. I think for this one, I'm going to go with a 5.3, and I'm going to call it the Shaggy because this...
Yeah, that makes sense. I said couldn't go above a 6. I'm amazed it actually went that high.
It doesn't make me want to barf, but at the same time...
It's worth that woman talking about her marriage? I just kind of feel like it's like doom scrolling for, you know, like Facebook moms. And I don't mean that in a shitty way. I just think like, I think that we use a lot of like, what's the right word for this? I feel as though we've like therapized relationships to the point to where we like indict all of our exes as having personality disorders, when I think a lot of bonds are just really shitty. And so you'll take instances where they're like legitimate, like, you know, like pathology to, you know, assess, and then people are like, that's just like Derek, or that's just like Diane, and it's just so odd. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy. Okay, so it's actually insane. This is so different. Okay, does someone want to drop me a link? The therapy talk on TikTok is gross. Yeah, it's annoying. Even therapy talk is a phrase I kind of hate now. You know what I mean? It's like we've just weaponized, you know, feigning understanding of the human mind to a degree that is insane. I just want to go back to having sex with crystal mommies and being told that all things are the way they are because of my birth chart, and me just being like, yes, you're right. My Venus is in Scorpio, and I am impassioned. I like that way more. That was my shit. Okay, I will start it and see what happens here. Hold on.
Hi, and welcome. We all know why you're here. You're here for part of the new series that I'm calling Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Oh, she's a great storyteller already.
I'm going to create
There's no way
this
I watch
playlist
this
series. And I'm going
it's way
to
too
tell
fast.
the story of how I met, dated, married, and divorced a real pathological liar. This is my introduction / disclaimer video. First and foremost,
there's no way I
I'm
get through this shit, chat. This is insane.
I'm gonna be honest, but I'm also not going to be disrespectful to anyone that was involved. I'm not going to use people's real names because I don't have their permission to do so, and the sister does not want any sort of litigation.
Guys, do we skip this? I don't think we should watch this. This seems way too intense. All I know is I really need to eat. I think we skip this. There's too many people who've already seen it. That story's so wild. What if she made it up? It would be even better. Oh, God, it would be the best. Froggy is back? Wait, isn't she Korean? I thought that they shut it down. What's she doing? She survived! Congrats, Yoon. Yoon Froggy deserves it. She's a great... Honestly, like, of all of the Korean dancing streamers, the tri-panel Korean dancing streamers, her pageantry's unmatched, okay? I'm very fortunate to have a legion of Coomers in my chat who always ensure I know everyone who dances on stream like this, and she's amazing, so... what is dead may never die. We need to give all the Korean streamers work visas. God, I know that their DMs have been fucking insufferable. I'll marry you if you need. I'd do anything for you.
It's so hard to pin down. I don't know. I think. Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich.
Okay. Should I go make my food now, chat? We did an hour. I feel like probably a lot of the raid that was sticking around is here still. You know what I mean? I think we're good to go make food real quick. Everyone thinks so? Guys, if you are not sold yet on my channel, it's never going to happen. Gargle my sack. I love you. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to put on this guy. I'm going to go make a big thing of protein ice cream and, you know, just get my dong out. Wait, the Who the Fuck Did I Marry is extremely your shit. I know. That's kind of why I want to watch it. Okay, but we'll get around to this. Okay. Underwater Killers. Animal Winter Wonderland. This is what we want. This is our shit.
The Arctic. Millions of square kilometers
flirting with each
of
other?
empty ice.
Should I just put on Yoon Froggy? Do you guys just want Froggy while he go get food? Rosie, should I pull one out of the playbook here? Is this exploitative? Am I being shitty if I do this? Like, is this shitty? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel he's a little weird. It's just... Nah, this is community growing. It's supportive. She's back. All right, mods. Can I leave this here or is it bad? Is this... Can someone pin this? I'll be right back, guys. Or should I just put on... Look, guys, what we always do is we watch animals while I go make food, and we learn about the animals, okay? All right, 1 for her, 2 for animals. Jesus Christ. All right. You get to... Dumbest thing I've ever done.
Hello, chat. It's time for your monthly draining. I hope you have been retaining for me. Hello, chat. It's time for your monthly draining. I hope you have been retaining for me.
Yo, B, they ready. Let's go.
There. Now don't you feel better?
I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm with some hood girls looking back at it, and a good girl in my tax bracket. Got a black card and let sex have it. These Chanel bags is a bad habit. I do balls, down Mavericks. My Maybach, black matted. Bitch never left, but I'm back at it, and I'm feeling myself. Jack Rabbit, feeling myself. Back off, cause I'm feeling myself. Jack off. He be thinking about me when he wax off. Wax on? Wax off. National anthem, hats off. Then I curve that nigga like a bad horse. Let me get a number 2 with some max sauce, or on a run tour with my mask off. I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm feeling my. Change the game when that digital drop. Know where you was when that digital popped. I stopped the world. Male or female, it make no difference. I stopped the world. World stop. Carry on. Kitty on fleek. Pretty on fleek. Pretty gang, always keep them niggas on geek. Biting through Texas. Feed him for his breakfast. Every time I whip it, I be talking so reckless.
He said, damn, Nikki, it's tight. I said, yeah, nigga, you right. He said, damn, babe, you so little, but you be really taking that pipe. I said, yes, daddy, I do. Give me
Group
like
masturbation in
teach
5 seconds.
me all this learning here is by you.
I'm whipping that work, keep digging that work. I got it. 36 to that real, panky full of that bounce, baby. Come get you some of that bounce, baby. I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm feeling
Cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo. He just wanna taste, digging up my ego.
Last 존나 힘들다 오늘 오랜만에. Last is you guys favorite and my favorite too. 아, 춤 안 추니 너무 오래돼서 존나 힘들다.
Auch ein Näschen? Oh, nein, danke, danke, Shannon. Das ist kein Tipp, das kriegst du von mir verschrieben. Es gibt 2 Schlüssel zum Erfolg in unserem Business. Erst einmal die Sache entspannt angehen. Der zweite Schlüssel zum Erfolg in dieser Branche ist dieses Schmuckstück hier. Es heißt Kokain.
Hello, chat. It's time for your monthly draining. I hope you've been retaining for me.
Oh my god, no. What the fuck is that? Who redeemed that? That's so inappropriate and weird. No, what have you guys been doing?
There. Now, don't you feel better?
Oh my god, mods, no, time them out. That's so fucking weird. I can't believe I trusted you guys. You guys actually, no. Oh my god, I feel so uncomfortable knowing you guys. Oh god, I'm gonna watch these polar bears flirt real quick. Guys, roll for sandwich, polar bears flirting, or who the fuck did I marry? 1, 2, 3. I gotta eat my ice cream, okay? Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have 4 options on the table right now. We're going to watch Roll for Sandwich while we wait, okay? Put that in there.
Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go! Today I'm using these tiny green dice, just for fun.
Vote in the poll!
First up, let's roll for bread. 6 honey wheat. With this, we're getting close to the end of our delicious loaf of honey wheat bread from Hannah Bread Talk. Let's hope we don't waste it. Let's roll for Maine. 8 turkey. I've got this lemon pepper turkey that I've never tried before, but when I saw it in the deli case, it intrigued me, so we're gonna try it out. Turkey in general is not one of my favorite deli meats, but if we have it, I'll usually eat it. Next up, roll for cheese. 3 vegan provolone. Sweet dreams.
Bro, why do you keep it in there?
Are made of cheese, or in this case, water, coconut oil, potato starch, cornstarch, salt, olive extract, and beta carotene. All right, let's roll for roughage. 1 lettuce and 6 pickled okra. We've got romaine lettuce this time, so I'm gonna get some on here. Add a little fiber, a little crunch, not a lot of flavor. That's okay. Pickled okra is back with a vengeance. This time I'm gonna cut them. You can eat the tops, but I'm gonna cut them off this time and just cut them in half. Lay them out here.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
There we go. I think the vinegar and dill will pair nicely with the lemon of the turkey. So we've got.
I make my protein ice cream by blending 2 scoops of some kind of protein. Right now I'm using like an animal protein blend. It's not whey. It's like a beef protein, chicken protein. It's a weird one. 2 scoops of that with 300 milliliters of almond milk. And then I put in some collagen peptides in it just to thicken it a bit. You can add xanthan gum as well. I forgot to this time, but I typically do. It makes it really thick. And then I fill the blender halfway with ice and I just send it.
Got that going for us. All right, here we go with our wild magic roll. 2 extra sauce again.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so we're rolling 2 dice for the D20 sauce roll.
Whenever he
Here
gets the extra sauce, the ante is raised so
13 dill pickle mustard and 17 Taco Bell avocado.
Those seem kind of synergistic.
Avocado ranch. These 2 sauces have been rearing their heads quite a bit lately. I definitely don't mind it for the mustard.
Does anyone else feel like we never get like the 1 through 10 side of the sauce roll? Like sometimes I think this is fucking... Vote in the poll, boys. We gotta vote in that poll. We have a poll up for what we react to. Put it in there.
That mustard is great. And honestly, I think this is a better sandwich for this avocado ranch than most of the ones we've gotten with it so far. So I'm pretty hopeful on this one. Let's get our toothpicks in there to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. All right, looking good. Wow, this has got to be the closest to a normal sandwich that I have gotten in quite some time. Let's give it a taste. Oh, yeah. This is good. I like the lemon pepper turkey, though it is a little dry.
I think we're looking 7-3.
But none of the sauces or the okra or any of that.
Who cares about his neck beard? Look at this jubilant, beautiful man who's been making nothing but fun content about his lunch. Why do we care about how people look so much? It's exhausting! He just has a little hair in it. This is where he fucking grows facial hair. For the love of fuck. He's a sweet man having fun sharing his lunch with us and taking us on a journey of fate to whatever ends up in his stomach. Fuck!
That is really fighting each other. It's working together pretty well. Could have used something special to kick it over the edge, but I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8.2. And I'm going to call it the false sense of security because it was too normal. Something is brewing. All right, have a great weekend, y'all. Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm
Bro, should we do a Gordo react later? Maybe we could.
going to be using these rainbow dice that were sent to me by a fan. Thanks. First up, let's roll for bread. 2 rye bread. I'm a big fan of rye bread, especially toasted. Here's 2 slices, ready to go.
Rye's good.
Next up, let's roll for Maine. 3 lobster salad. I picked this up at my local deli. It's got chunks of lobster, mayo, celery, some dill, a couple other things. It'll be a nice change of pace, or maybe it'll be horrifying. The dice will decide. Okay. All right, next up, let's roll for cheese. 2 mango ginger Wensleydale.
That's like a quirky girl in a romance film. You know what I mean? Because I love you. Mango Ginger Wensleydale. I love you. Before I met you, I wanted to fucking kill myself. But now, I only want to kill myself and you stop talking to me for more than like 10 minutes at a time.
Wensleydale is an English cow's milk cheese that has a crumbly texture and a slightly sweet and nutty flavor.
Dude, we gotta finish our cheese series tonight with Claudia.
And this variety has inclusions of mango and ginger. It's a nice pairing, but not an overwhelmingly strong flavor, though I don't know how it's going to go with lobster salad. We'll find out. On to the roughage roll. 2 avocado and 10 pickles. Well, I am rarely sad to be adding avocado to a sandwich. The creaminess and fat will be right at home with the mayo in the lobster salad. And
have you guys ever had South American, like real, like not Haas avocados, but like I'm talking like aguacate? What protein ice cream do you recommend? I mean, dog, I make it myself. Sad didn't get to see you involved with the lifting session with Ryan today? Ah, fuck it, man. Who cares? I'm happy all my friends who really wanted to do it got to do it, and we had great content. You know what I mean? Guys, sometimes you just can't force yourself into things. You know what I mean? I let the people who are most motivated go do it, and I'm glad. If it was a smaller situation where more of us got to train, I probably would have.
And it'll be a nice compliment to the cheese as well. Score 1 for avocado. Now, the pickles coming in are a great addition. Dill is a common ingredient in these cold seafood salads, so the pickles will add a nice brightness that'll cut through all the fat. Next up, let's roll wild magic. 3, cereal. Okay, this may not be a disaster. The cereal I have are plain Cheerios, which are almost savory in flavor if you
What a fucking waste.
try them by themselves. I think they'll be subtle enough that...
Also, what was the main? Was it imitation crab? What the fuck was it? How long have I been training? Oh, on and off for a long time.
They'll just add some crunch and not really mess with the flavor
I mean, like, I trained as an athlete before. I got into bodybuilding during COVID.
combinations we have going on. And last but not least, we have the D20 sauce roll. 5, Kewpie mayo. Well, even though there's already mayo in the lobster salad, this isn't a bad addition. It just adds a little bit of umami flavor. Let's get our sandwich closed up and get some toothpicks in to keep it together.
Be fucking wet.
And let's get it cut in half. I'm wielding my dagger today. And let's take a look at that cross section. So,
Hot take, none of you fuckers like crab. Crab is a dog shit, fucking lumpy, flavorless meat. Not crab, lobster. You like lobster. You like crab. Lobster is a fucking lumpy, flavorless meat. You like it because it's expensive, because it's impossible to fucking preserve historically, right? So it would not keep well. So in order to eat it inland, it would be incredibly expensive, which led people to believe that it was valuable. You like butter. I have had fresh lobster. I have had lobster fed to me on a sailboat in the Caribbean as I traversed Panama to Colombia. So we had to go through the Caribbean to get from Panama to Colombia on motorcycle because the Darien Gap separates it, right? And we stopped at a fishing village. And that sounded way more posh than it was. We stopped at a fishing village along the way to pick up some food to eat. And they brought us some fresh lobster. And I ate it and it was good. But it tastes like a giant shrimp. It's really not that tasty. It really isn't. It's fine. It's not that tasty. It's just all butter sauce to me. Just a ton of garlic butter.
all right. Well, all in all, I feel like this is decently cohesive. We'll find out when we give it a taste. Here we go. Well, it's a little messy with the avocado and the lobster salad, but this is definitely not bad. As I suspected, the avocado and the pickles both work fine. And you can't taste the cereal at all, but it does provide a nice crunch. And you've got that hint of ginger from the Wensleydale that
7-4.
mixes with everything else to give you an almost sushi vibe. All in all, this is a pretty solid sandwich. I think it easily ranks at a 9.1. And I'm going to call it...
I fucking hate Jacob sometimes, dude. I can't get a sense for this. I can't fucking get a sense for you, dude. How is this a 9.1?
the transatlantic brunch. Well, that's all for now. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday. Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond.
Yes, it was considered inhumane to feed prisoners lobster more than twice a week.
And welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm using these green, blue, and purple mermaid dice.
I just think it's literal fucking rot. Like, it's like an inflation of value for a normal sandwich because he eats so much fucking wet slop shit sandwiches.
That were sent to me by a viewer. Thanks.
I want a pancake sandwich.
All right, 2 slices of hollow bread, a light toast on the outside, still squishy on the inside. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 12, butter the bread and re-roll. This one's for all you across the pond who daily yell at me to use butter. Here you go.
Oh yeah, but what if he put beans on it?
Here's butter on both slices of bread.
Well, you gotta put your butter there before you put your beans. Yeah, we're gonna put some fucking beans on your toast. Put some beans on your fanny. On me minge. Go ahead. Eat the beans off me minge.
All right, let's re-roll and see what our main is. 5, salami. All right, not bad. It's been a minute since we've had salami. Salami and cheese sandwiches were probably my favorite brown bag lunch as a kid. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6, Brunost. Well, we're almost all the way through our block of Brunost. I think the sweetness of this cheese will actually be a nice counterpoint to the salty cured salami. I don't want to get my hopes up because things rarely work out the way I plan on this show, but so far so good. All right, let's roll for roughage. 1 lettuce and 3 artichoke hearts. The lettuce I have today is romaine, and even though its contribution is subtle, I'm a fan of lettuce on sandwiches. It adds a nice texture, if nothing else. All right, and artichoke hearts.
Am I a gambling streamer? It just hit me. Am I just watching gambling content? Just watching this guy gamble on his lunch. That's all it is.
This is the first time we've rolled these on the show. This is just the very center portion of the artichoke. They are not exactly pickled, but
it's like winning the fucking lottery. Guessing what this dude is going to rate the food at.
Sort of briny, and they have a slight tang to them. All right, next up, it's Wild Magic. 7, rose petals.
Bro, I'm lost.
Yeah, so rose petals are edible. You could use these in tea or as a topping for desserts or salads. They have an obviously floral taste and are a little sweet. I have never had them on a sandwich, but there's a first time for everything. Last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. 5, Kewpie mayo. All right, definitely don't mind Kewpie mayo again. I think it'll be a great sauce to kind of unify the other flavors. Let's go ahead.
I think this is going to be like a 4.
And get our toothpicks in here.
But he'll probably give this like an 8-1.
Here to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. That's a nice looking sandwich. Well, always a surprise here on Roll for Sandwich. Not always a joy. Let's see how this one tastes. Okay. Yeah. I think this works pretty well. The rose petals and the Brunost go well together. And the salami and the artichoke hearts are both kind of tangy. I think it's got a nice balance between the two, with the mayo really holding it together in the middle. Just a great balance of textures and flavors. I'm going to give it a 10. And I'm going to call it simply...
Yeah, it's pretty good. 10? That's for the best sandwich, Jacob! That means it's the best of the best! You can't say it's pretty good and then ruminate on its mediocrity in your mouth and then give it a fucking 10! I'm gonna fucking resubscribe because I love it. I'm addicted to it. And I'm gonna watch another one. But I'm irate, dude.
The bell for the rose petals, but also for Tom Nook. Have a great weekend.
Like, I'm mad. This guy's the Fantano of the sandwich industry. What's the funniest part of that sentence, Rosie, was that you just dubbed something the sandwich industry. You don't know Jacob?
Good afternoon, Dean.
Oh, he's a hotshot in the sandwich industry, man. Dude, Joe's food ratings are so consistent. I fucking love Joe. But we already saw the Crispinata. My only beef with Joe is that he doesn't upload every day like I want him to. I want him to upload every day so I can react to it over and over and over and over again.
D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. First up, let's roll for bread. 6, cornbread. I got these things that are basically cornbread muffins made in the shape that you can fit them in your toaster. So I got them nice and heated up, and we'll see how this goes. Next up, let's roll for main. 10, vegan chicken patty. These imitation chicken patties aren't too bad. I'm definitely satisfied that it's a...
Oh, God. Bro.
Round patty.
Yeah, because he's actually putting a lot of craft into it. No, Joe's Hungry is amazing. I actually don't think he could churn out more. I love when he uploads.
Got a round bread today. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 2, Edelost. This is a Swedish blue cheese spread with apple.
Bro, this is a tough start.
And cinnamon. A few people sent me several varieties of
Why
this type
so
of cheese
much?
to try, and this seemed like the safest flavor to start with. I'm already a fan of blue cheese, so we'll see how this goes. Next up, let's roll for roughage.
Well, makes one of us, Jacob.
3 artichoke
What's a
hearts
chat if you're
and
into
4
blue
pickled
cheese?
radish. Well, I'm
Blue
happy
cheese
to
is
be
fucking
using more
weird,
of these
man.
artichoke hearts that I opened the other day, and I welcome their slight tanginess as a means of balancing out the sweet cornbread. These pickled daikon radishes are commonly seen in Japanese and Korean cuisine and are often eaten as a post-meal digestive aid.
This is fucking insane.
These in particular have a flavor that is oh so slightly sweet,
I think that blue cheese is a disaster. And I say
as
that
well
with
as a
love.
slight bite from the rice vinegar. I think that they'll probably be an interesting combination with the cornbread, and I think the artichoke won't be a bad pairing since they both have just a little bit of tanginess. All right, it's time for our wild magic roll.
Get in there. What do we have?
18, salt and pepper. I forgot to film the salt and pepper, so here is a little song about it. And last but not least, it's our D20 sauce roll. 16, cashew butter masala.
Does anyone else feel like we're never getting 1 through 10 on this shit? I've never seen Nutella. I've seen fucking 97 Kewpie mayo rolls. I have never seen him get ketchup. Except for maybe the first few videos, dog. I think... I wonder if he re-rolls sometimes. Anyone ever feel that way?
Hey, we ended up with our plant-based sauce at the same time as our vegan chicken patty. This sauce is a mixture of tomato and coconut and sweet paprika. It's got a lot of flavor, and I love Indian food, so it'll be interesting to see how it meshes with everything else.
Just a
Let's
way
go ahead
to
and get
die.
our sandwich put together here.
Hopefully he
and we're
wouldn't.
going to get in our skull toothpicks. Hold
Oh,
this
we're
thing
gonna
together,
cross-section this shit?
and let's get it cut in half.
That would completely
Let's
ruin
take a
his
look at that.
channel, I hope not. Well, how would it ever come out? Who would be the fucking rat? Like, you know? How would... Who's in the room?
That cross-section.
Like, God forbid this dude goes and has like a YouTube deep dive. I got a thing. Oh yeah, it just seems as if we had roast beef 4 weeks in a row.
All right.
And how long does roast beef stay in the fridge before going bad?
Well, we're starting out October with something a little different. Let's go ahead and give it a taste.
The sandwich industry
Okay.
smells like shit, man. And I'm gonna find where the rot is.
Yeah, this is interesting. The masala takes over a little bit. It's a little bit mushy. The cornbread is tasty, but I might have preferred a heartier bread with all of these.
Avatar: The Last Airbender? Bro, isn't it why did someone just write 9? Oh, that's the rating, 9 out of 11.
Soft ingredients. Nothing super fantastic.
You know what the darkest thing about me is? I want to make 9/11 jokes all the time, and I just don't. I think it's because I like Norm Macdonald. I really do. I think about 9/11 jokes all the time. Like right now, we have an airplane in our fucking office, and every time someone comes in, because like right now we have it like totally like it's kind of like a bit askew, like falling down on the desk, and every time I just want to be like, this is our. We have our 9/11 memorial in the corner. Like I want to say it all the time. I just want to constantly make a 9/11 joke.
Fantastic, nothing to write home about. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to make it again. Maybe a different main.
I was in the blood and the bone.
Main would have really brought this one together. I don't know. But as it is, I'm going to give it a 4.9, and I'm going to call it the Bedsheet Ghost, which is a passable Halloween costume, but not an extraordinary one. Have a great day. I'll see you Wednesday. Good afternoon, D&D.
I don't have exclusively 9/11. I have a lot of. I never make jokes because all the jokes I want to make are dark. And I just am like, I should not say that out loud.
TikTok and beyond.
Not on other people's streams.
And welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know. He gave that a 4? What the fuck are we even on about?
Decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm using these marbled brown and blue dice that were sent to me by a viewer. Thanks. First up, let's roll for bread. 6, cornbread. Got the same.
See, I wanted to do Pop-Tarts, man. Why
Same toaster cornbread thingies as last episode. This time they got a little bit more done, but that's okay. All right, let's roll for our main. 11, roll twice. All right, here we go.
Big guy community makes good 9/11 jokes. Who's big guy community?
Let's see what we get. 4 leftovers and 9 peanut butter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the peanut butter on first.
Okay, I'm interested. I love the peanut butter edition because it shows the honestly, man, peanut butter is so it is so flexible in flavor. Oh, Schlatt, dude, I wish I was around with Schlatt more because he's very funny.
Put it directly.
No, peanut butter is so dynamic, dude. You can do so much with it.
This bread is nice and sweet, so I think pairing it with peanut butter will be pretty nice.
No, I'm not going to talk about how peanut butter makes my nipples hard.
All right, and the leftovers that I have today are
mac and cheese?
Paw Patrol mac and cheese.
Yo!
This is going to be a structural nightmare. But it should taste fine.
Interesting.
Although, I don't know
These are two things I fucking love.
We're going to add to it. We'll see. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 3, Colby Jack. All right, not bad. The Colby Jack's going to have a similar flavor to the...
Uh-oh. Interesting. Yo, what up,
cheese that's already in the mac and cheese, so we're just staying the course. All right, let's roll for roughage. Double 5s, extra cucumber. Well, so far everything we have other than the cucumber is pretty soft, so I welcome this to bring a little bit of crunch to the sandwich. And there are definitely things that would have clashed more than cucumber.
You know what, dude? If any of you guys are struggling with dieting, get into doing cucumber and like hot sauce. I'll just put hot sauce on cucumber whenever I have like a craving for something. I find it delicious.
Cucumber that we could have rolled, so I'll take it. All right, next up is Wild Magic. 2, extra sauce. All right, then, double D20 sauce roll. Here we go.
This one's
doubles
gonna go,
again.
Oh,
double
tahini
3s.
lime? Fuck yeah.
Extra black truffle mustard. You know, there are definitely worse things we could have rolled. The little bit of vinegar and acid that this is going to bring in, I think, is going to balance out the sweetness of the cornbread and some of the peanut butter. I think that
I actually like eating nuts more than I like nut butter lately. So I've just been doing a ton of like almonds. I eat almonds for my fat.
This might actually be a pretty good addition to what we've already got here. Let's go ahead and put our toothpicks in to hold it together. And our second one. And let's get it cut in half.
Oh, that's crunchy. All right, what do we got? Show me that cross
And let's take a look at that cross section. All right.
This is a nightmare sandwich. I'm not even going to try to pretend this can't be good.
I really love how this series makes
Definitely
combinations
not
I
Russell nut butter.
never would have thought to put together. Let's see how this one tastes.
What do we got?
Interesting. You know, this really is not as bad as I was expecting.
10.
The mustard really is a saving grace, and the cucumber breaks it up nicely. The mac and cheese just being, you know, cheap
7-4.
stovetop mac and cheese isn't doing much, but it's not hurting it either. And the peanut butter is just kind of chilling in there. This one was a surprise. I'm going to give it an 8.7, and I'm going to call it Children of the Cornbread for the cornbread and leftover kitty mac and cheese. That's it for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you Friday. Good afternoon, D&D,
I
TikTok,
can't do
and
it
beyond.
again. I'm over it right now, Jacob. I love you. I just can't, Jacob. I just can't. I can't go through the betrayal. It's... I hate it, bro. I think I get it.
Gordon behind bars eye!
Does that mean we want to watch Gordon Ramsay? Oh shit, dude. Where's our cheese video? Hold on. We gotta watch our cheese video. That's our... Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Protected destination of origin
Yes!
status.
Did we fuck with this yesterday, by the way? Because I really did. I want to watch my fucking babe Claudia do Parmesan.
Species coexist, and the row is sure to be continued.
Bro, this is your mother. Let me finish up.
A wheel of Parmesan cheese can cost over $1,000. The average wheel
That didn't sound real. It sounded like drunk history.
of Parmesan cheese can cost over $1,000.
There's something about how she slurs on that $1,000 that just sounds like a kid making stuff up.
The average wheel weighs 88 pounds, which means it costs over $11 per pound.
Okay.
That might not sound like a lot, but it's more than double the price of your
Parmesan
average
is so
cheddar.
good, dude.
A wheel of Parmesan cheese takes at least 1 year to age, 131 gallons of milk to make, and it can only be made in a small area in...
No, it can't. Quit fucking lying to them, Claudia. No, it can be made fucking anywhere. I hate when we fucking regionally gatekeep where we can make shit.
northern Italy.
I'll make it in my fucking bathtub,
cheese
Claudia.
is a big business for Italy. An average of 3.6 million wheels are produced each year, and the industry is worth an eye-popping 2.2 billion euros. That's about 2.5 billion US dollars.
Thank you.
Making
I
this
needed
cheese one of Italy's biggest exports.
All right.
Every single
Look
cheese
at how they
wheel
fucking
is
love
made
that.
in
I've never been loved like that man's loving that
a
cheese.
restricted area in northern Italy, in the region of Emilia-Romagna. Its Italian name, in fact, Parmigiano Reggiano, means from the cities of Parma and Reggio Emilia. So how does this turn into this? And what makes it so special? We went to a dairy in Parma, Italy, to find out.
Bro, that is green. That looked like the bathwater after the stream today.
The very first producers of Parmesan cheese were monks over 1,000 years ago. Then, like now, Parmesan wheels were made with only 3 ingredients: cow milk, salt, and rennet. There are only 329 dairies in the...
Isn't that liquid dehydrated whey? Yes! It's kind of wild. I don't think whey is produced outside of... I think it's literally just purchased from cheese factories and used as a... In that... Like, that's what I understand of it, at least.
whole world, they are certified to produce Parmesan cheese. And they are all based in the same area where the monks used to make it. In fact, it isn't even possible to make the exact same product outside of the production area. And why is that?
You can make ricotta out of it?
Turns
Is ricotta
out
made
it's
of whey?
all about 3 good bacteria that only grow in this specific territory.
Wait.
Tutta la logica nella filiera di produzione del
Targeted
Parmigiano
entire products
Reggiano è
maintaining these bacteria
trasferire
alive.
questi batteri dall'erba alla forma di conservazione dell'erba, il fieno, dal fieno alla mangiatoia, dalla mangiatoia attraverso le tecniche di allevamento degli animali. al latte e una volta che sono nel latte, nel caseificio, si cerca di farli crescere per permettere la loro presenza dentro la forma del parmigiano reggiano. Se loro ci sono, fermentano le componenti.
So they're just like pumping these cows with this bacteria?
Latte, negli aromi, profumi e sapori tipici del parmigiano.
It takes 131 gallons of milk to make 1 wheel of Parmesan cheese.
All right, that is not efficient. What the fuck?
That's whole low milk. Dairies combine freshly milked whole milk
We're
with
wasting
day-old
so much
skim
milk
to make the cheese. The two milks are transferred in these copper vats along with fermented whey, a sort of sourdough, and then rennet, an enzyme which gives the milk a yogurt-like texture.
Milk spoils, cheese lasts. That's such an aggrandizing sentence. Not for me. Milk never dies.
The cheese master will then split the milk into curds using this tool called spino.
Does anyone else feel like they're being hypnotized right now? This is way too close.
Il casaro deve trasformare questa consistenza in una consistenza più gommosa perché dobbiamo togliere acqua.
When is the dick cheese segment? We'll get there. Look up the cheese filled with maggots. That's considered a del. Oh, I'm aware of
la
it.
fase della cottura e in 5 minuti si passa dalla temperatura di 38 gradi centigradi a 55 gradi centigradi.
Together with changing the cheese texture, cooking the milk does another essential job. Do you remember the 3 good bacteria? Well, they're not alone.
Looks like mom's
Other
bed
bacteria,
sheets.
bad bacteria, might have joined the party.
Okay.
Cooking the milk ensures that only the good bacteria...
They don't do gloves. They're like frat dudes talking about why they can't use condoms. They're like, nah, I just can't feel it as well. I can't wear gloves, then I'm not gonna be able to do anything right. It's funny.
Continue the journey, while the others are kicked out. When cooked, the curd travels all the way to the bottom of the vat, where it's left to settle.
Okay.
45 minutes later, here it is, a compact mass of curd, weighing 220 pounds.
Look at that shit, dude. What the fuck?
This mass
one
is the
big
equivalent
curd.
of 2 cheese wheels.
I just think it's wild that someone found this out accidentally by just leaving milk out in the sun. You know what I mean?
And is split carefully by workers with linen clothes.
Like, someone just had to fucking forget about their milk. Like, that's how cheese became, right? Holy shit.
Each half is then transferred into molds.
Yeah, get in there, dog. Just a couple of dudes making cheese. It's just dudes being bros. Hey, someone had to be the first to suck a cow's dick. I hate that fucking joke so much. Like, we didn't look at a fucking calf suckling out of that and think, I wonder if it's like the fucking milk we get out of fucking the human tit. Like, come on. Why are we acting as if it was some kind of leap of faith when we see nursing happen out in the open world like that? You know what I mean? Like, how? It's not that fucking hard to dream up.
Ogni 2 ore questo telo viene cambiato e l'operazione è si toglie il peso sopra questa massa, si
Maybe they tried to milk the bulls first. Anyone who's saying that just wanted to jerk off the cow.
cambia il telo, si gira la forma. Questo ogni 2 ore fino alla sera alle ore 20.
At 8 p.m., the cheese is covered with this stencil, which will engrave the logo Parmigiano Reggiano. These dots are the mark of origin used to tell customers that this is the real thing, made in the same restricted area where monks used to live in the Middle Ages. Each wheel is also given an ID. It's this plaque, made from milk protein, which contains information about where it was produced and when.
Okay.
The stencil is removed 4 days later, and the
Okay,
wheels
just
are placed into
taking a
brines,
bath.
where they stay completely plunged for about
Counterfeit
19
cheese
days.
is a thing? Really?
This process helps to form the cheese rind,
I mean, I guess.
which acts as
I just find that fascinating. I just don't eat cheese. That's how I save myself from pain. Just not eating cheese ever. Dude, it's so funny. All right.
as a barrier
Yeah, I'm saying we get out of the gym business. We just start faking cheese.
for the cheese.
Hey, wait, scream if you like women. We are so fucking misogynist here. It's not even funny, dude. I don't know if you know the fucking Thunderdome you just walked into.
And this is when the maturation process begins.
Yeah, frick women.
Wheels remain relatively untouched for 1 year.
Oh.
After
all right.
that, a master grader will inspect them and brand
This guy's pretending.
them.
Just beating the shit out of it with a fucking hammer.
The average maturation is 2 years, but some wheels are aged as long as 10 years to achieve a stronger, nuttier taste. A longer maturation period makes the price go high.
Wait, please do not diminish the work of the cheese master. I just think it's funny to imagine everyone making it up as they go. You know what I mean?
That's why a Stravecchio, very old Parmesan, that has
Like,
matured for
I
3
have
years
more fun with
will
that
be sold
conceptually.
on the market for an average of 13 euros.
You know what
That's
sucks
about
about this
15
episode? I didn't see Claudia once. Cornish Yarg cheese. If I don't get to see Claudia here, I
in
quit.
Italy, where each region will make its own version of ricotta depending on the milk used and its flavor profiles.
Yo, why was that the cutest cow I've ever
Region
seen?
will
Look at
make
this
its
thing.
own version of ricotta depending on the milk used and its
Just admit you're Italophobic. I mean, look, man, I love... can I be Italiophobic if my best friend's Italian? Look at this fucking cow. Look at how fucking cute this cow is. I can't believe I eat this. I cannot believe I eat cow. They are so cute.
its flavor profiles. Puglia, the region we're in today,
And remember, we can only eat ugly things. We're incredibly kind creatures, humans.
favors a soft, delicate ricotta made with liquid whey derived from cow's milk.
Look at this thing. These Italian cows are cute.
Bigger dairies that make cheese often consider liquid whey just a leftover product and use it to feed livestock or even
I can't believe I ate you.
discard it. But for smaller, local
I just wish I could know that, like, the cow was about to die, you know? Because, like, that, I only want to eat geriatric cows. You know what I mean?
dairies here in Italy, it is a great opportunity to
Like, I want to know that they were on the way out.
optimize their resources and get something great out of them. Just like its sisters, mozzarella
Watch Earthling Ed vegan debates. I'd rather pluck my pubic, like, I'd rather pluck one by one every one of my pubic hairs out on stream. 100%.
imburrata
You just described the least interesting thing. No, it's not interesting. I don't want to see some fucking dingus go out and be like, so what you do, so what you ate. Just fucking bugging people outside. I hate debate. Debate purgatory, and I'm making up that word, is bar none the single most insufferable content model known to man. I do not want to see you guys get into quarrels.
Game of time and chemistry.
La ricotta in realtà non è un formato.
I don't want to watch an epic own. All right, Claudia's out of the videos. I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. Would you eat a baby? So how come you eat meat? Babies are made of meat? Yeah. Checkmate, atheists. Okay. Ooh, the Marianas Trench. Attenborough. Ooh, wait. 20 master chefs who cook batches in mega kitchens? Wait, that sounds super interesting. Wait, does Hassan say debate purgatory? Am I alone? It's okay. All right. I am going to tunnel into something here. Okay. What is this? Virtual meet? Let's see.
Ducks today?
Nice. 誰もがやったことない、もうやるんであればニューヨークナンバー1のパイを作りたいと思って、パイ生地を作りました。でこれはローファンダックでニューヨークステートの上の方から来ているやつで、まあ一番最初にダックフォアグラパイ。なぜなら一番ビッグワークだから。
I don't like French food. I'm gonna fight you guys. I fucking hate French food. There are a handful of things at French restaurants. I think that a lot of French food is reliant on cream and butter to an extent that isn't super interesting to me, and that it coasts on the prestige of its cuisine. Being at like the center of like high society in a sense. And I think that I have tried an endless number of other cuisines I just find to be better.
で、この終わったのを、まあ1ヶ月後。に使うので、
But that doesn't mean it's bad to others.
1週間でだいたい20匹ずつぐらいをやっていくので、こっちに行けばオールドで、こっちに行けばニューワンです。で、今日はこの一番古いものを使っていきます。さばいて一番肉の状態を確認します。
Bro, but did you see it?
さばいて
Like, dude, I'm just saying that, like, 10-year-old me would have been running this one back.
一番肉の状態を確認します。これ、こういう。
Like 100%.
で、まあ、これをすることによって、まあ、今、33分40秒という基準の火入れの時間をつけてるんですけど、それであんまりブレることがなくなりました。秒単位でやってて。
Hey chat, just so you know, I'm staying in tonight to make so that everyone else is going out and having fun. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm streaming for you guys tonight. So how about for a moment you just say, "Wow, Wake, I'm so glad that you are such a consistent nighttime streamer." Because you could be going out and taking my mother on a nice evening to a nice restaurant. And then having a fucking, you know, twilight of untethered sexual intercourse with her, but instead of here.
Thank you so much, best friend.
You know what? They didn't go to gay bars. I know where they are, and it's not a gay bar. They went to a straight bar. It's actually called a straight bar, and they don't even let.
Wow, Wake! I'm so glad you are such a consistent streamer.
Thanks so much, dude. I needed that.
Do you know what
so dumb it gets funny? Oh God.
Can do with AI today?
No, this guy sucks. I see him all the time.
With AI,
I don't even want to watch him. I hate it so much. What's this?
You and I were destined to be best friends. Like
Yo, thank you for the sub.
We are in Volterra in Italy. It's my first time visiting this beautiful town. So to get me into the vibe, I'm going to be taking part in the world famous Ballo dei Cacci, otherwise known as the Cheese.
If you have Run it back. Then how do you feel about this photo? Actually real? Oh, I'm brick, dog. Yo, what up, dope meeting? Yo, what up, Dragon? Yeah, he was cool. I don't know who you were, though, but it was dope meeting you, I'm sure. $40,000 cruise, boys. That was so funny to me. That Austin was like, God, the most insane $40,000. Mine's probably a fucking molding kit for my own cock. I just didn't say that on stream because I didn't want to talk about that. I just didn't. I never did it.
A downhill obstacle course, racing cheese. Oh my days! Look how.
Austin would have loved that because I get nervous. No, I didn't actually take the mold of my dong. I literally just had the kit. I think someone I dated still has it somewhere.
This is. Oh man.
We never made it.
I'm struggling just to control my chair. Oh no. Okay, so maybe I need a masterclass.
Piacere, Davide.
Addy, nice to meet you. Okay.
Addy.
No, I always get nervous on stream. I get nervous on new streams all the time, especially when they're big. I'm much better in one-on-one scenarios. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Or in like really big things. Yo, thank you for the raid, bud. I appreciate that. Yo, thank you for all the raids. Big love, yo. Thank you for the 10x. I appreciate the hell out of you, brother.
Right,
Medieval cheese rolling competition?
See. Cheese is off on pace. Pace. This is going to be carnage.
No, fuck this. It would not be carnage. It would have been hilarious if you brought it up. You plus Emily streams are so wholesome. Like, thank you. Why don't Canute in the hot tub? He probably went to bed. He just finished an international flight and lifted with his fucking... Europeans will call anything a sport. Yeah, you want to know what a sport is? Punching another man square in the face. What up, Grimlow? Really about the view count up? Fucking, you know, man? Thank you for the rates. Appreciate them. I really glad we made video games instead of rolling cheese down a hill. Now, you know what? I'm glad that we invented gooning and goon caves so that we can sequester ourselves away from the fucking horrors of the outdoors. You know what I mean? See you tomorrow when I raid you again. All right, brother. Big love. Okay. Do I want to do more of the food reacts, or do I want to get into I kind of want something dramatic. Have you actually seen the anime in your intro? I mean, I've seen a lot of them, not all of them. Iron Chef? Yeah, I want some tension. I want some drama, man. I want some real heavy shit. Who the fuck did I marry? You guys really want this? All right, fuck it.
I will tell you off the top, I have a sense of humor and I have sarcasm. So thank
So many no's immediately. Oh god, no one wants this. It is really long. And I kind of feel like I'm just going to be listening to... Dude, I can't determine what you guys want. I'm watching these polar bears flirt. I'm over you guys. I don't care.
Polar bears are normally solitary. You might think that just finding a partner in this desolate landscape would be the challenge. But they have an excellent sense of smell and can detect another bear from over the horizon.
Okay. Polar bears are terrifying. There was one on the loose in Dead Horse, Alaska when I was up there. It's the northernmost point in Alaska you can reach by road. And there was just like a loose polar bear. And there were signs up everywhere being like, hey, if you see a polar bear, avoid it. Which is really funny to me. Because I didn't need a sign. You know? Like, yeah, all right, yeah. I'm already on the lookout for him, you know? I'm trying to avoid them actively.
Male bears can spend weeks
They all look like
tracking the scent
Labradors.
of a female who's ready to mate.
Bro, what is with this ASMR? Oh yeah, he'd be sniffing it. Listen to this. You think they had a sound guy dub that in? Like, there's no way they got the audio on that. I feel like they had a guy go in there and they're like, no, the flicking's a little off there, man. Can you really slobber that up?
They sniff closely to size each other up.
You want drama, do you? What is this, Grimlow? Oh, dude. I saw this. What a fucking dingbat. Dude rolls up at his fucking Bitcoin button down to defend himself from his daughter who's like, hey man, he kind of left to go breakdance. And he's like, I did not just leave to breakdance. Me and you're like, dude's such a dingus. Thank you, Elon. Oh god, I blocked Elon. What does it say? You are awesome. Why does Elon Musk always pick the fucking most insufferably self-indulgent narcissist to support? It's because he is one. God, I fucking hate the internet. I hate that someone can just purchase a website and just drop just his fucking stinky cottage cheese loads on it and say deal with it. He's gonna stand by the fucking parents of children who fucking resent them.
She'll raise her cubs alone, devoting herself to them for 2, even 3 years. It's a huge commitment of time and effort. So it's vital to pick a male who will provide strong and healthy genes for her offspring. It looks as though she's...
Bro, there are only like 2 other males in the world, and this dude's still getting sniffed out. This is incel fuel. He's like literally the only other polar bear in like a 50-mile radius, and she's like, his nails are kind of long.
Going to put this potential suitor through his paces.
Like, look at... There's nothing.
She leads him up and down the slopes. It's as if she's testing his fitness.
Can you do this shit? She's gonna get the ick, yeah. He's gonna take him back. Show her his berry collection.
They start to play.
Oh, wait, hold on. He's in, boys!
It's one of the few times that adult animals play together.
Look at this W Riz. Yeah, just chase her. That's the game they play. Remember, guys, if she runs away, it's a courtship ritual. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, wait, is he conking?
This slope is rather steep for the heavier male.
Oh, fuck. Come on, big dog. He needs Camp Canute. We're gonna get this specific polar bear will be on Camp Canute.
It's no good. He can't quite manage it.
Mogged! So you're just not gonna fuck? What, you're not gonna let me fucking smash? Because I couldn't climb your stupid hill?
But she seems to have decided that he might be the one.
Oh, he's trying so hard. Let's go. He is actually quite literally the one. He is the only one left.
whilst
We
he
have
seems
killed
to have
everyone
lost
else.
interest.
Oh. He's like, okay, hold on. I think I fucked up. Wait. Hold
It's
on.
her turn to do the chasing. And she's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
Oh, he's red-pilled. He's Sigma maxing. To be fair, that would work on me. This would work so well on me. This is the cutest bear vault. I want to give this bear such a big squeeze. Bears going their own way. Look at that. She's made me like one of your French girls. Oh shit, bro. Look at. Why do they kill? Why do they on impulse want to kill me? Look at how cute this thing is, man.
That was enough to entice.
Yeah! Dumbest thing. Like, they move so slowly. They're birds, but they specialize in swimming. Like they're a mess. Birds, like penguins are a testament to intelligent design just not being a thing. It's always bizarre to me when you watch these sequences. It's like they don't do anything. Like it's kind of bold-faced. The predator will approach the prey like amongst all its friends, and everyone's just sitting there like, hold on, if we don't move.
At the colony, 2 weeks have passed.
I can't watch this thing try to make friends, man. I don't have it in me right now. God damn, what a fucking asshat. Maybe the camera person left it. You gotta wonder why. Like, you gotta intervene more. You know what I mean? I don't, you know what I don't fuck with? Let's watch the drama. You guys really want to watch How the Fuck Did I Marry? That was just me fucking your mother, my dude. Let's watch the summary. It's so good, D-Clone. You're the only one. You're one of the few, at least. I feel way more no than I do yes, which is captivating to me. It just seems like too much beef, dog. You know what I mean? Just too much beef. Am I wrong? Is there more of an appetite for it than I anticipated? There's a summarized version. It's neither good nor short. I'm not getting a lot of enthusiasm from people. It's just the audience being trauma dumped on. I hate the term trauma dump. I really do. I feel like we're finding all kinds of new ways to discourage, like, sharing our emotional experience with people, and I don't like it.
Thank you so much. Best friend.
I think that's kind of the whole function of being and having points of connection. You know what I mean? To, like, humanity is so we can... Dawson's questions really have wiener snacking and cock docking. Yeah, oh no, there was just snack on your own wiener there. That's all that it said. Was just snack on your own wiener. That was a real... I mean, I read it, yeah. Day in the life of the #1 barbecue in Texas. Wake up, smoke the meats, and we open the doors and we cut up some smoked meat. It's normal person drama, and that shit doesn't affect us. And shit goes crazy because it doesn't affect us. I'll watch 5 minutes of this, okay?
Things that you see me laughing at, none of
I will watch 5 minutes of this.
this is funny. But in order to get through it, I have to laugh. If I cry, I cry. I'm human. I'm a woman. This was traumatic. I'm going to do the best I can to...
If it's good to where I want to watch for more than 5 minutes, I'll watch it.
With the follow for part 4, follow me for part 17. I'm just going to do the best I can to keep uploading the videos each at a time. I'm going to go in order.
Why do people say, do you know what I mean? it's a way of encouraging engagement with the previous statement to ensure that what they communicated is received and in turn able to be built upon?
From the time we met until the time I got our divorce decree in the mail. So that is a lot of time to cover. Please give me the grace to just get it out. It may not be all in one day. It may not be all in 2 days. But what I can tell you is even if you don't necessarily see a video, I'm probably recording it and then I will upload it into the playlist titled, Who the Fuck Did I Marry? What else do I need to cover ahead of time? Because I feel like this video is important to give some sort of context. So that way when people jump into the series,
It's all a lie. I'm a fucking monster. I'll unzip my flesh suit and a fucking true dark creature will spawn out of it.
Oh, let me start at the introduction video and then work my way through. A lot of the questions that you all have sent me will be answered when I start and tell the story in order. Everything I'm going to tell you can be verified.
Okay.
Yes, with mutual. Seen him. I ain't heard from him. I want to hear from him. And I didn't. Most people have never came in contact with a pathological liar. We typically come in contact with like a compulsive liar. It is not the same. A pathological liar has no reason for why they lie. And the lies that they make up, there's no limit to the lie. I was once a psychology major in undergrad. I didn't graduate with a psychology degree, but I'm very comfortable saying that he was a pathological liar. He was a narcissist. And yes, there was mental, in my opinion, mental health issues going on.
In your opinion? I mean, we led with pathological liar, which is pathology alone probably suggests.
Pathological lying part, absolutely. So I want to preface all this by saying, you're going to probably think, what in the world? There's no way this happened. Everything you're going to hear me say actually did happen. I never thought I was going to be in some sort of Lifetime movie, but I was. So I will read the comments as best I can. Like I said, I think if you allow me to tell the whole story, things will be answered. And sorry, I do talk with my hands. It's a coping mechanism. So if you're like, why is she moving her hands? Other than that, let's all take a deep breath. Buckle in.
Okay.
Because this was a fucking crazy ride. And if you think it's crazy, imagine how I feel as the person who lived it and had no idea what I was dealing with. I thought I knew, but I truly had no idea.
Okay, when does this start?
You like how I twisted that? Anyway. All right, y'all. This is the introduction, so welcome. Part 1 will be up shortly. Please excuse the hair, but here is part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? So I met my ex-husband around March 4th of 2020. We met on Facebook dating site, and we also matched on Hinge. I did not realize that he was on both under 2 different names. So one was his actual name, and the other one was a variation, like a nickname that he called himself. Different pictures. So it was a running joke between us. Oh, you didn't even recognize that you had matched with me on Hinge. No, I didn't. And also that should have been a red flag. By the way, you will notice in this story, I called it the United Nations of red flags. It is so many red flags that, I mean, you would have thought I was colorblind because I ignored all of them. So anyway.
We're on 150.
We met around March 4th. We exchanged phone numbers. He called me and we talked on the phone for the first time. In the first phone call, he told me that he had just moved to Georgia from California from San Diego. His job had transferred him because he was being transferred in as the new regional manager for a major condiment company that is based here in Georgia. I'm not going to say the name.
Okay.
And so we also talked about his childhood. He told me he grew up in Philly. He's from Philly. Both of his parents were deceased. This is the first phone call. Both of his parents were deceased. His father was a Philadelphia police officer. His mom was a teacher. He also told me he briefly lived in Augusta with his family. He had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. He also had 2 half-brothers on his dad's side. First phone call. So I'm just giving you guys the backstory. This was the first phone call we had. So we talked about family. We talked about friends. We talked about our jobs. At the time, I was working at Georgia State Patrol.
I do not think I will ever marry a single human being ever in my I think marriage is so insane to me. Like just the fact that if I want to break up with you now, I have to go through a fucking divorce. That is insane.
He knew this and he just thought that was like, wow, you know, so you work with troopers all day. Yes, I did.
Like, just insane.
Also in that phone call, he explained to me that he used to play football. He explained that he used to play arena football. I know nothing about arena football. I know about NFL, I know about college, go Dogs, but I don't know anything about arena football. So he explained to me that he used to play arena football. He used to work at Apple in the off season of arena football. And I remember thinking on that phone call, oh, okay, you know, like, good for you. I don't know anything about arena football. And I believe I did tell him that. I don't know anything about arena football. That'll come into play later on. So he told me, you know, I just moved here. My job is paying for my housing and they're helping me to look for a house. He was like, right now I'm in Gwinnett County, but I'm trying to look for a house, ideally in Atlanta, like Brookhaven, Sandy Springs. He was like, I really would like to move out there. And so I thought, you know, that's great. You know, you're looking to get a house. You just moved here. He was like, I don't really know too many people here because I spend all my time at work. And
I think my brain is rotted. I can't.
You know, this job is really demanding. So that was our first phone call. We talked more. He talked a lot, which took me by surprise because I'm not really used to men talking more than me. He eventually asked me out on a date. Our first date was set for
And maybe I've also just, like, does anyone else feel like they've just heard a lot of stories of, like, people dating fucking narcissists? It's not, like, insane. It is, but it isn't. Like, I feel like this happens very commonly. Like, most of us know someone who has had this happen to them to some extent. How insane does it go? How off the rails is
Saturday,
this?
March 7th, 2020. He asked me what was my favorite restaurant. I said Cheesecake Factory. And so we agreed to go out at the Cheesecake Factory in a location that was in between. I lived in Clayton County at the time. He lived in Gwinnett County. I realized that if you don't know anything about Metro Atlanta, that makes no sense. But basically, we lived about 45 minutes apart. So we agreed to meet at the Cheesecake Factory over at Perimeter Mall, which is in an area, Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area. I was excited. Like, I called my friends and was like, I got a date, you know, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes. First conversation was good. Hopefully he looks like his pictures because, you know, that's always an issue with online dating. Hopefully he looks like his pictures. So on my way to our date, I took 285.
This story is wild. Google arena football annual salary. It's going to be like fucking nothing. Why is that?
And literally right before I got to Boulder Crest, the exit for Boulder Crest, I heard a boom and I lost control of my car. Thank God that not thank God, but I knew what to do. So I did not crash, but my tire blew out. So I called him and I said, hey, I'm so sorry, but my tire just blew on 285. I'm slowly making my way off the exit. I believe I pulled into a Chevron gas station and I said, you know, I got to get this fixed. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a damsel in distress kind of thing. He kind of paused. He got quiet and he was like, you know, tell me exactly where you are. Drop your pin. So I dropped the pin and he came to the gas station. Got out the car, and I was so relieved that he actually looked like his pictures that I was like, oh my God, he's actually attractive because he's like 6'4", 6'5". Oh, also, man, I apologize. So let me go back to the first conversation.
Yep, people are about to start molding.
Let me add something. He did tell me in the first phone call that he was divorced, and that his ex-wife, she had 2 children, a boy and a girl, who were teenagers, young adults. I think the girl was about 20, and he said that he had a very close relationship with his stepkids, but that he and his ex-wife had divorced because she cheated on him out in California, and so coming to Georgia was a new beginning for him. She was still out in California, the kids were still out in California, and so, you know, he was like, I can't stand her, but I still want to be in the kids' lives. I have to put that in there because that will come back later. So this is just setting the stage. Again, that first conversation we talked about family.
Dead parents, multiple siblings, 6'4". Wake, do you have anything to say? I cannot account for where I was in the beginning of 2020.
Job, friends, how he ended up in Georgia, me being in Georgia, the things that, you know, I would think people talk about in their first conversation. All right, now back to the tire blew out. So he shows up to the gas station. He changes my tire, which I just thought was the sexiest thing in the world. And then he proceeds to say, hey, I found a tire place around the corner. You need to get another tire. Like, you can't drive on this donut. So he followed me to the tire place and then helped me get a tire, paid for it. So I was definitely like, wow. And
first thing, the reason why she is driving a lot in this segment is she's on I-285 that circles Metro Atlanta, typical commute.
And so the vibe was good. So anyway, I get the tire fixed. We followed each other to the Cheesecake Factory.
Rude, but that wasn't exactly relevant to the story, but I do appreciate
walking
the
into
context.
The Cheesecake Factory. So in my mind, I'm like, this is just this. Oh my God, I had butterflies. That's the look of a woman who had butterflies. So I had butterflies, and we go in. There's a long wait. And so we sit outside and we just talk. And the conversation's great. And this is where he tells me what it is he's looking for. He tells me, you know, I believe at the time he was 42. He was like, I want to get married and it be for real. He's like, my parents were married 40 plus years before my mom passed away. And I want that. I want marriage, family,
dead wife,
a house. Like, that is what I want. He's like, I'm as a man, I'm ready to get married, but I want it to be for real, because the first time, you know, it really hurt me when she cheated on me. So he's telling me everything that I wanted to hear. And so he was like, what is it that you want? And I
Thank
said,
me later when you have spent 4 hours straight watching these shorts. Link.
Yo, what is this? Canute's saving me with more intro. What is... Why would I ever watch... I promise you, Canute, there is... I can already tell you, looking at this, I do not watch more than one of these shorts. There is no way. I feel so confident I will not enjoy this. I am so absolutely positive.
I've grown from a man to a... No. I've grown from a man.
Canute. I kind of feel like in this is my thing. So I think I already get the bit, right? Which is like this guy is like probably like assassinating male thirst trappers. Am I right? But does anyone else feel like we're just watching the thirst trap? Oh, this is fetish content. This is fetish content, actually.
I'm just trying to take care of my kid. I've been in the trenches getting red.
K by Dolce & Gabbana.
You got it.
You alright?
Wake, when will you join OTK? Just to close, I will not stop sleeping with S-Fan. And if that's what it takes to join OTK, it'll never happen. Bro. Dude, I don't know if I have 4 hours of reacts out of this. I just don't know if I got that kind of juice. I better try. All right, find a good one.
Pretty much the same thing. I was like, I'm ready to get married. Definitely want to have a family, and I want to marry my best friend.
Where this goes.
So we both put on the table that we wanted marriage, and this is the end of part 1. All right, who the fuck did I marry? Part 2. So we both put on the table what it is that we wanted. We both had established we were dating for marriage. We were not dating just to date. We were not trying to be friends with benefits, and none of that.
This is just fetish content. What am I even... No one's just taking a... Is Louisa watching right now? Or am I safe to make some comments here, Canute? We have headphones on, dude? Alright, this is I mean, we all know what this is, right? We were aware. Like, this is not even thinly veiled. Funny. That's so fucking hot. Oh god, my chat. It's fucking over, boys. It's all over.
So the dinner at Cheesecake Factory went really well. We laughed, we joked, we talked about people, which is kind of up my alley, my sense of humor. It was a good vibe. So at the end of the date, at the end of dinner, we sat in his car and he played this song for me by John Legend. I don't know the name of the song. By the time this video posts, I will put the name at the bottom. I can't remember the song. I just remember that John Legend was talking about.
Bro, when does she fucking communicate anything? Okay, no. Some woman... Why can you say woman has main character syndrome? Like she's just talking about her fucking life. She can do whatever she wants. This woman isn't a problem for talking about her experience to a camera. It's not like she wants us to watch, you know? Just here. I don't know how much of this I can actually watch and give a fuck about. When does it get good?
Met my wife tonight, and I thought it was a sign. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, we ended up sitting in the car talking.
Never really? Okay, Let her cook for how long, dude? For how long?
Thank you so much, best friend.
It's like fucking watching One Piece. You're like, how are we gonna cut back to this guy again? It's been 47 cuts. What is happening? Why are we watching it? Okay. I am gonna do something I didn't think I was gonna do again. But I am gonna do it. I'm gonna watch Roll for Sandwich again. Because at least Roll for Sandwich, I know I can give a fuck about every time. I am into Roll for Sandwich. Hassan just watched this and called it One Piece because of the story building. But he loves One Piece. Is it good or not, dude? I'm actually lost. Look, guys, I literally ring out everything I have every night here, guys. I'm so fucking cooked.
Talking just about life and experiences until about midnight. So during this conversation, he again is telling me how it was, what it was like living in California, how he went out there, he went to San Diego State, he played football for San Diego State. He talked about how, life, he loved it out there, so he stayed. That's when he joined the company. And then he explained that he also did arena football, but only did it for about 2 or 3 years. He claims that while he was doing arena football, the team that he was on won a championship. But again, keep in mind, I don't know anything.
It's not even worth lying. Everyone can research your life, and it, like, why you can't get away with lying anymore. It's over.
About arena football. So I was like, okay, I didn't know they had championships. And he was like, he got a little offended, like, yeah, they got championships. And, he was on that team. So he talked to me about how he worked at Apple. He worked something in the IT area of Apple, but within the store. Again, it was one of those, it's like when I tell people I used to work at Amazon. I really wasn't paying much attention to it. Why? So we talked about all that. We talked deeply into what happened with the ex-wife. It's because I asked. He was not volunteering all this information. So in other words, I get very uncomfortable when men start talking about their ex a lot. That's not what happened. I was asking questions because I was really trying to figure out, okay, are you ready for a relationship, or are you still missing her? So we talked about that. We talked about my exes. That was a mistake I made because I talked about how I dated at one point in time somebody I worked with. That will come back later.
Bro, if this is anything like watching my streams, I'm sorry. I do not have the patience for it.
Love the content, man.
Hey, big love Zits Fits. I appreciate that, dude. That is fucking... It's just too slow. I also don't care much for, like, relationship drama. I am interested in checking out these three, seeing if we have anything good on Cut Nectar or Jubilee, and if not, we're just going to play some Elden Ring tonight to round out the night, because I just spend way too much of my life streaming, and I'm fucking tired. I got nothing. I wish I had more to juice today, but I just do not. Dating for my sister? You don't find that odd? Like, how you, like... No, I guess realistically, you should be able to pick who you want your sister to have sex with. Who is ready for love?
Are you ready to find out who is an F-boy and who is not?
I'm ready.
When will your normal stream schedule be back? I have no idea, dude. I do like when I wake up.
Do you think that you made the right choice?
Yes. Perhaps.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and today I'm here to date 10 guys, but amongst them are several F-boys. The F-boys were determined by the relationship readiness quiz in the Nectar app for the F-boys. Are you trying to change that for future relationships? Yes, definitely.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
I'm Javian.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you. Jasmine.
Yes.
Okay. Jasmine. I like your chain. I like the heart chain.
Thank you so much.
I'm big on pendants, so that's like the first
I
thing I
love
noticed.
yours.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Of course.
Hope to talk soon.
So what the fuck is this? She's trying to pick up people who are fuckboys? They all suck. Roll for sandwich, dude. Jacob's based. Fuck all of this. I just realized I don't want to react to
D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to...
I don't want to react to anything from these fucking people. I fucking hate
Good afternoon,
the internet.
D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series
Yeah,
where
what do
I
we
let
got,
fate
boys?
decide my lunch. Let's go. Today...
Okay, I need some advice. How do I approach a random girl who smiles to me at the grocery store? Okay, this is... Do you want to know a foolproof way to approach people who smile at you at the grocery store? I'll tell you. One, just because someone smiles at you doesn't mean they're interested in being approached. So the best thing I do typically is I will take note of someone who I think may or may not have interest in me. I go up to them, and I will... I'm just too tired to react. I'm too tired to talk, dude. My brain is shutting down. What I do is I go and I ask them... I ask them if it smells like farts. Then I immediately start accusing them of farting. You say, you farted. I know you farted because I smell farts. Why are you lying about farting? It's totally normal to fart. Quit pretending you didn't fart. Is her mom single? My mom's dead. So yeah. She's very, very single. Okay, I'll give you the real rundown. What I do is I identify something that they have control over that I think is cool, and I compliment it. So their hair, their clothes, you know, something to that extent. Do that. Haven't I smelled you before? I can smell your farts. They're fresh. Compliment breast size. Yeah.
Today I'm going to be using these intricate green dice that were sent to me by a viewer. Thanks. First up, let's roll for bread.
Give me Pop-Tarts. All right, we're going to watch until we get a Pop-Tart.
3 cinnamon raisin. After Friday, I'm happy for anything that is actual bread, so I will take it. All right, let's roll for main. 7 ham. Ham on
Not
cinnamon
bad.
raisin is a pretty good start. Got that salty sweet combo that works together pretty well. Next up, roll for cheese. 2 Adelost. This Swedish apple cinnamon blue cheese,
God, I think they're
will be
lying.
okay with the cinnamon bread we've already got going on. Next
is
up, let's roll
vile,
for
dude.
roughage.
Oh, God.
4 corn and 9 pumpkin. Well, it's appropriate for this harvest season that we rolled corn. I said it's appropriate that we rolled corn.
Wait.
What is this? The mullet bitch?
This is agonizing on all parts of the
I'm in love with her.
lower body, the kneecap, the ankle, the hip of Rhea Ripley.
Ooh, and you got to give Nia credit. Changing up her game, picking up submissions, try to take the champion away. I don't think Rhea Ripley was expecting this type of offense out of Nia Jax.
I would have to agree with you. I think Rhea probably came into this expecting a straight-up power game, and Rhea was excited about that prospect. This is
Okay, so we have no... escape bookmarks. Oh, God, Canute. That was Canute's video. That wasn't mine. I wasn't looking at that.
Wait, I know, I'm late. I'm sorry. Oh my God, it's corn.
Jacob.
All right, well, we'll cut some of our fresh corn here off the cob and
Why did he fucking bat chest
get
so
it on our
hard?
sandwich. Kind
Is this why people hate millennials? Because we do shit like that?
of interested to see how this will be. And
What the
next up is our pumpkin puree.
That
I
was
love
such a
this
Reddit
stuff and a
shit.
good pumpkin pie, but I've never eaten it straight before. And I'm not the biggest fan of squash, so I'm a little bit...
Oh, dude, this is just canned pumpkin straight up.
Next up, let's roll wild
That'll
magic.
probably pair well with the cinnamon raisin,
15
but it's not sweet.
tahini. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for pumpkin spice, not chili and lime.
Chili and lime goes well with
Last
everything,
but not
though.
least, it's the D20 sauce roll. 1. Ketchup.
Oh,
Man,
this is
I was
gonna
really
be.
holding out
I'm
hope
going
till the
for.
end here, and
maybe a 3.
Yeah.
3.5.
Really fell apart in the last inning. Let's get our sandwich put together here and get our toothpicks in to hold it together.
This should be fucking like
And let's go ahead and
world-class
get it cut in
shitty,
half.
to be frank.
Let's take a look at that cross-section. Okay. Well, right up until the pumpkin, I was feeling okay about this. And if we had maybe finished with some sweet things, it would have maybe been okay here, but I don't know. Let's give it a taste.
He hates
Ugh.
ketchup.
Yeah, not great. That pumpkin is just a lot of mush and is definitely not complemented by the ketchup. Occasionally, I get a bite that's more of that cheese
I'm going
and
almost
bread
0.
together, which can actually be kind of nice. But overall, this
maybe
one's
a 1.
miss. And a downright textural nightmare. It's definitely not the worst sandwich I've had. I'm going to have to go with a 2.9. And I'm going to call it the Monster Mush. Thanks to Jesse Miller for being a part of today's video. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you.
Oh, that's who the fucking corn guy was, the bat chest.
Wednesday.
Oh.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch.
I have another good one, Canute. Okay.
I am processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
So you want to break up? Okay.
I am processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
Wait, so what happened 10 years ago for her then? Like, how was that breakup 10 years ago? That's what I'm wondering, because that wasn't like in my life. It's like in the last 9 years, all of her breakups have been normal. What happened 10 years ago?
Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Paleo Game, supplemental source book full of from what friends means is
All right,
using
hold
up.
on. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna poll real quick, and I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna make another thing of ice cream for myself because I am super hungry. Actually, shit, I should do it in 30. Never mind. I want to see this. What do game react? We have to pick if we're gonna game or react for this tonight. I'm on like 0 brain juice, so we either need to like set into like a long form react, like a Gordon Ramsay show, or because I don't have the quip in me. I'm fucking juiced right now. I'll be right back. Vote in the poll. I'll be right back, boys.
That sea lion was keeping just ahead of one of the whales, but was caught by another it probably hadn't seen. We're back, folks. Okay.
How do you make your protein ice cream?
This savage bit may be to separate hide from flesh.
It was 100. Oh, 51 votes for... Well, that poll does nothing.
Every year in
React
June.
one by one? Well, then guess what? We're just going to fucking react. I'm going to find fun things I want to watch. You guys can eat my dick. That's how we're doing it today. I don't want to play Elden Ring because I want to talk about things that I find goofy and my brain is rotted. I am fried. So I'm going to eat my ice cream. We're going to watch things that look tasty and fun. What tomato ketchup is made? I bet it's just a fucking mound of sugar. Give me a good how it's made. Expensive or cheap canned tuna? They have expensive canned tuna? Why? Why would you do that? Wait, is this just like a Vista? You know how you know that Russell's girlfriend really loves him? She leaves Switzerland to go hang out with him. Look at this. Why? This is the prettiest place I've ever seen. I want this dude's job. I just want to go places and make fucking 4K videos of me being places. No words, nothing. Why are the cattle out? They're just chilling. These cows should never die. I fucking love cows. They should be here forever. We should not be eating cows. They're too cool. I mean, have you seen Winnie, man? They're just too cool. They are. The lives and cooking of a hermit chef in the wild mountains? Ooh. Tiger skin eggs? No thank you. Ranking fashion? No thank you. Salt-crusted tilapia? Not my thing. Crab Chronicles? Unveiling the secrets. Cowboy corn dogs?
Hey, get out of the frozen food section. That's what I'm telling you. We ain't buying no frozen food corn dogs, and we ain't going to the state fair.
What? Wait, you guys know this guy?
Neither. We're going to show you how to make your very own corn dog with a batter that is, you'll be wanting to batter up everything. Deep fried, golden brown, so crispy. Woo, come on, I'm getting the grease hot.
Outdoor cooking. Cast iron. Griller.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by the backyard, and yep, corn dogs. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't got to wait for the state fair to come along. You ain't got to wait in line. You can make these at home. Stay away from the frozen food section too, because these are the best corn dogs you're ever going to have, and they so easy. So let's talk.
I feel like this guy has said the N-word before, but he looks back on it critically and regrets his past actions and lives a life kind of in service of correcting it, you know?
Talk about that corn dog just a minute. Now, some German immigrants claim that they started this deal so many years ago down in Texas. They just didn't have a stick in what they was rolled in a little batter and fried. But then, seen them at the Minnesota.
We invented sticks, boys!
State Fair, I think it was about 1927. What'd they call them? Pronto pups. Yep, I don't know where.
What are they called?
Pronto pup. I don't know where my pups are. They may be taking a day off. This has been Americanized so many times, and people have changed the batter recipe, but a true corn dog to me is with a cornmeal base. So you can make them savory, you can make them sweet. Ooh, we got all kinds of ideals for you, so let's get started with some corn dog. Now you gotta have a good beef wiener. That's what I'm talking about, all beef. Now, I have used all different kinds, and this is the way I check mine, right off the bat.
You know what? Based in all-inclusive, by the way. That's a nod. That dude's there just making sure that everyone of all creeds can eat the food. You know what I mean? That's it. That's inclusive.
Hey, Big, can you and Duke check these to see if these is actually good hot dogs? Oh, they'll work, folks. They're going to be all right. But make sure, I don't like to get them that are over bun length because, first of all, they're hard to fit in your frying apparatus time you get a stick in them. So I really love to use some of them Eckrich jalapeno cheese. Ooh, they is so good if you can find them. But folks, this is all the little local grocery store had here today. So we're gonna lay us out about 6 of them because that's about how many me and the Big and Duke can eat. I want you to dry them really, really well because that's gonna help that batter stick to them. And then we're just gonna let them set till we get all the rest of it good to go. And I done put me some flour and some cornmeal in there.
How do you guys feel about Ken?
So we're gonna add some garlic. Yep, you heard me right. You gotta have a little bit of garlic in there. Now, a lot of people don't, but I like to put some baking powder in mine to sort of make that batter pop there when it goes to frying.
Powder?
So,
oh, baking! I thought you said bacon.
Whoa, where went something, Duke? I told y'all the breeze was blowing. There went something else.
Wake, how do you feel about dicks on chicks? I'm gonna be honest, man. Dicks don't like really turn me on, but chicks do. So I'm at an impasse, you know.
Else, we're gonna use about 3 tablespoons. But also, we're going to use about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Yep, you heard me right. Now, you can use white sugar or brown sugar, but I prefer brown sugar because it sort of gives them a better color too when they come out of there, sort of caramel coated. Dump all that in there, but before we go any further, I think I should tell y'all the recipe will be listed down there in the little link below. But sometimes folks are getting lost. Just go to the website and it'll be right there. You don't know it?
It's only a bit gay. I think we spend way too much time thinking about whether things are gay or not. You know what I mean? You should just do what you like. I mean, you could fuck like as many dudes as you want, and if you don't find yourself typically attracted to dudes, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're not gay. You do like fucking men, though. But I just think that really it doesn't matter. I think we spend way too much time trying to self-tabulate. You know?
www.kentrollins.com. Click over on the deal says recipes. Jillions of them will pop up. And while we're talking about State Fair, whew, we got a lot of other State Fair food that might go with this. We got a churro video. Oh, so good. Some Indian tacos. So let's put a little...
Porn is designed to make us buy. If porn has done anything, it's just shown men that men care a lot about cock.
This in there.
What is that?
That is what you call Red River Ranch Original Seasoning. It goes in everything, even the bath water around here. Get her all stirred up well. Make sure that brown sugar is incorporated in there well because it will try to clump up on you on occasion. Well, 1 Rooster Bullet Cackleberry Hun Fruit. I need you to put him in there.
1 Rooster
And if you got some of them farm fresh eggs, you money ahead right there because them things is what's happening. A little bit of avocado oil, about a tablespoon. You can use vegetable oil, whatever you want. But this stuff is healthy and oh so good for you. And we're going to use 1 cup and 3/4 of buttermilk. Yes, we are, if I can find it. There's 1.
Okay.
I'd say that was pretty close to a 3/4. But guess what? Them bees wasn't working all summer just for...
I actually don't have it in me to watch this shit. I realize it now. I don't want them. I need Ramsey. What's a good Ramsey? Give me some like fucking reality TV shit, man. I need that. That's what I need right now. Food review? Do we want roll for sandwich? I mean, fuck, man. Otter video? I know. Luxury Travel Master? What is this?
South Bend, Indiana.
Oh, you've seen this
A middle-class town made famous by the University of Notre Dame. Just a few miles down the road is J. Willie's Restaurant, owned by...
Why did they go with papyrus, man? Why do so many businesses land on the papyrus font? I fucking hate it so much. Just pay for a graphic designer. Also, I think that as much as I love it, if your name is synonymous with penis and you keep it in your like self-titled restaurant, you have to be prepared to lean into it.
By husband and wife Rick and Trisha and their friend John William.
We're having a great day at J. Willie's. This is Richard speaking. How may I help you? When we took this over, it was making great money.
Oh, dude, Dick owns J. Willie's?
Every year, consistently, this made great money. Yo, let's make money, man. Come on.
That is not... You're the only one making money, Rick. Everyone else is getting paid a flat rate. They're all making money no matter what.
The day-to-day...
They weren't like, hey, let's go make great pizza. Hey, let's go connect with our consumers. Like, let's make money, which is not what's going to make them happy.
Management of J. Willie's is left to John, as Rick and Trisha live over 3 hours away where they own another restaurant.
Who knows what's going to happen tonight?
I already see the problem. Gordon is
assumed
gonna...
that John would be able to uphold the service standards and the food quality that we have, and it will continue to make money.
It looks like a decommissioned TGI Fridays.
I can do it.
And John has run this into the ground.
John has just let things go.
I certainly got it off kilter.
He needs to step up. He's got to be the spark. He's got to be the fire. He can't just be back there.
It's a lot of,
thinking and contemplating what he's supposed to do. He's got to do it.
It's really been tough. Since we were struggling and we weren't really bringing in the cash, we don't have a chef in the kitchen.
I'm just here to serve what he wants me to serve.
That man is condemned by some deity, man. He's trapped here. There's some kind of mythical spell casted on this guy.
As possible.
I got an order.
I'm just here to get the food out, man.
You get a lot of complaints about the quality of the food here.
And that was just a frozen patty.
I'd rather have a little bit of
That was really gross.
It's not much fun working in a restaurant when all you have to experiment with is canned beans and enchilada sauce out of a jar. The standards have declined so far that I'm not even sure we can revive it.
I don't think we'll come back unless something's fixed.
Sales have just pretty much
Show us the
flatlined.
man.
You know,
Where
this
is
sucks. This
Big
is tough.
Gordo?
Now, this place is so depressing. It's hard to even talk about it because...
Holy shit, you want to know what? I remember when we stopped watching Ramsey. Because he sided with fucking Paul Butt's wife in fucking Hotel Hell. And Paul Butt was a fucking chiller, man. They had a popular local spot where he just got to fucking rip pot and eat mushrooms with his buddies and play music. You not remember that, man? Oh, it's just bugs.
I heard that you smell like boiled tools with a side of deep-fried air hammers. Hosso, can a brother get a whiff?
Oh, you're goddamn right. Flunky, thank you so much, man.
It just makes me want to cry.
Now it's just slipped into.
Oh, that's just
complete
bugs.
failure.
Once it closes, all the money I put in, everything, you know, my inheritance, everything, it's gone.
If we don't make that $22,000 a week, then we're cooked.
Thank God I'm making a fucking gym. What the fuck overhead is that, dude?
Cashed in our 401ks, we have no savings, and there's nothing left. So, I mean, if this doesn't work, we will no longer be here. We're gonna end up homeless, and it's all because of J. Willie's. but it's just, you know, that's it.
Okay, let's see. You gotta market J. Willie's to the college kids at Notre Dame.
J. Willie's Bar and Grill, that's fine, but as for that ghastly sign at the bottom, whenever a sign's flashing, it means desperation. The outside building, well, that looks like it closed down 10 years.
Yeah, Gordon, this is a desperate situation. That's why you're here. It's called the Kitchen Nightmares.
Let's hope inside is much better. My God. Good afternoon. Good morning. Rick Sutton.
Rick, good to see you. Gordon.
David Benningham.
David, nice to see you.
First of all, who put that ghastly sign up outside, the one with the flashing lights?
I believe our owner, John.
Is John here?
Yes, he is.
I can't wait to meet him.
Very embarrassed to have Gordon Ramsay come in here. He's a world-renowned chef, and we're not even close to being up to a decent standard.
Chef Ramsay?
Why is he literally backpedaling? He seems so...
John William.
John, good to see you. So you are J. Willie?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Good. Take a seat.
Chef, this is my wife.
And first name, sorry?
Trisha.
Trisha, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So, Trisha and Rick.
Yeah, so we're together.
Yeah. And John is your partner. Yes. I'm going to have a good look at the menu and look forward to catching up with all three of you.
I'm really nervous about what he might order because there's quite a few items on the menu. And I know he's not going to like the pictures in there.
Always nervous when there's menu.
What the fuck? Bro. It's like a dark room with like a high flash camera.
With ghastly pictures.
Did you need a few more moments?
Do you know what? I'm going to order the loaded potato pizza. Yeah, let's go for the famous ribs. I'll go for this pulled pork cheese boat.
Ribs?
Not a problem.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
What's a cheese boat?
Say a little prayer.
Trust me, I already said a prayer today.
Okay, here's his order.
Is that Ramsay?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm just hoping Gordon Ramsay isn't too hard on me because this type of food wasn't my idea. This fryer is ready to go.
God, it's grim in here.
Sweet Steve,
Sad
man.
and grim. And a carpet
be
that
honest,
looks like
there's some people there.
it's had 1,000 buffaloes walking all over it. Holy shit. Yep,
I now have loaded baked potato pizza.
lovely. Thank you, mate. Holy mackerel. That's the strangest pizza I've ever seen. I'm going to ask my beloved father to bless my food. Gentlemen, can I ask a quick favour?
Yes. What's that?
Would you mind just blessing my food?
Oh.
Yeah, would you?
Sure.
Yeah? If you'd be so kind.
Absolutely. Well, good and gracious God, we ask that you bless this food, bless Chef Gordon as he is about to receive it, that it may nourish him. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. Fingers crossed. God. Oh my God. What is all that on there?
That is a ranch sauce.
So they put a ranch dressing.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Gordon does not know like shitty diner food. That thing probably tastes pretty bomb.
On the pizza.
Yes.
Almost like sort of wallpaper paste.
So the pizza sucks. I can see that right now.
Can I help you?
John, your pizza has bombed.
To be honest, I've tasted the pizza and it tasted good. I didn't see what he was talking about. The rib's gonna be right, huh?
What do you think?
Yep.
You know, they
Perfect.
always cast the most prideful cunts.
Thank you.
XOXO.
I was hoping, maybe, just maybe, he'd like the ribs.
Chef, been doing all right here. Who's responsible for the sauce? The chef's recipe or?
It's a generic sauce.
It's a shame because it just destroys the flavour.
They are embarrassing.
I mean, you've got cartilage in there, a mouthful of fat, grease on the outside. That's not even trimmed. Sad.
I agree. I'm very embarrassed.
A bit like the restaurant. Sad.
Dude, we're serving an untrimmed rib.
What do you want trimmed off?
The fat.
All ribs have fat on them.
The fuck?
John doesn't get it. He's ordering an inferior rib. He's trying to cut corners. I'm just so frustrated that I feel like banging my head against the wall.
He seems very sad. He reminds me of Toby Flenderson. Like, he just seems so unhappy.
Sandwich with French fries.
Thank you, darling.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Like, just such a fucking downer.
Processed cheese that just like gluing. Pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, that's pulled straight out of the bin. Sweet, taste of nothing, and absolutely ghastly.
Ghastly.
Oh dear. We have a pulled pork sandwich. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
I mean it, man. What could the fucking overhead be on this place? It isn't a massive building. It looks borderline dilapidated. How are they down $22K a week?
Forgive me, Father, but they
Like,
have sinned.
what
and
is the
I,
lease agreement
out of
on
respect
this?
for you guys, you're not going to eat that, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to go straight to hell. Oh, man. Forgive me. They have sinned.
After saving the priests from an ungodly meal,
Dear, oh dear.
Gordon's anxious to meet the creative minds responsible for the food.
Did I miss the Hassan drama react? Oh, I already addressed that. Yeah, that was stupid.
Jeff, Gordon, are you the chef?
We don't really have a chef.
How can we not have a chef?
The recipes don't really change. Everything's prepared the same way.
You seem to stand proud of that.
The menu is designed to cut a lot of the labor out.
Cut a lot of labor out and serve shit.
I finally am glad that I have somebody who agrees with me as far as the standards on the food. John doesn't listen to me.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll listen to Gordon.
I think of Midwest cuisine, you think of the excitement in terms of, a lovely braised rib, a fantastic sauce. The sauce was synthetic.
We sell a lot of them.
Is that an excuse to serve shit because you sell a lot of them? Are you that
I mean, do you sell a lot of it? Why is Gordon there if you're killing it, you know?
lazy? Or you sell them, so fuck it, who cares?
Well,
sorry, that attitude stinks. Can we have a chat as owners?
Yes,
somewhere?
sir.
Yeah, together?
Right now.
Gentlemen.
Ready.
Hi,
Well, that went about as I expected.
Yeah.
I like Steven,
Dissatisfied with the answers found in the kitchen, Gordon takes the owners aside, hoping to determine the root of the problem.
What's wrong with the business?
John. John has to be.
Who would have thought a British dude is one of the best? Well, this is what happens, right? It's like if you don't jerk off for a month, when you like see an ankle, you're like, wow, that is fucking hot. That's like Gordon in being raised in the UK and then tasting literally any other cuisine ever again in the entire world.
Be the leader here.
Like, oh my god, that's flavor. I taste
He's
flavor.
not taking any ownership.
Passion.
Exactly. And there's none.
I try, but without any money, the passion is tough when you're going downhill.
How much are you in for if you had to close the door tomorrow?
Oh god.
$1.2 million.
So you're on your ass.
I'll lose the first and only house I've ever owned.
Like, why didn't you get in on the lifts with Ronnie? Well, it was kind of congested. I felt as if my insertion into it was just going to make... Like, we just had too many people. A lot of people flew out to literally be there to train with Ronnie, and I didn't want to, displace them at all. There were just a lot of people there who wanted to lift, and I was okay with doing that another time. I mean, like... That's that. There are just a lot of people who are just, they flew in to lift, you know what I mean? I lived there. I'm going to be here. Ronnie's cool as hell, but, just hang out.
Before. Any children anywhere?
No, we can't have kids. I'm too busy babysitting two restaurants.
Trisha, she deserves to have kids, too. My wife would love to have a child. She deserves it. But we can't do it because of Jay Willis. I mean, I just feel so...
It sounds like Jay Willie is fucking his wife, man. He's impotent because he's so stressed about Jay Willies. Big Jay's Willie.
We can't do it because of Jay Willis. My wife would love kids too. My wife would love to have a child. She deserves it. But we can't do it because of Jay Willis. I mean, I just feel so bad because she's such a beautiful woman. I can't give her what she deserves.
I feel like this isn't just about the restaurant, man. This feels a bit deeper than rap, my dude. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this way, but this is heavy duty.
This wasn't how we planned our lives. We are in the shit. We're screwed.
Gordon is hoping tonight's dinner service will give him...
Dude, I wouldn't want to have a kid with 1 million in... I don't want to have a kid with fucking, you know, a decent amount of money in the bank. Kids are parasites. You have to fucking love the process of raising life, man, because your quality of life will be threatened by it. Your time, your energy, your sense of autonomy, it's just all gone. It's the worst deal. We are so, like, the psychological hardwiring required to throw everything away to fucking spawn is insane.
Some more answers as to why this restaurant is failing.
I love kids, too. I love it. Just live in Norway, everything's free 99. Knut's gonna come back into chat. It's not free. You have to pay for it. Someone is paying more money. It is actually more expensive.
Hi there. Welcome to Jay Willie's. How you folks doing today?
Floodgates is open.
I want to be getting potato skins, sure. I'm thinking the fish sandwich.
Oh, gotta.
Fucking bold. You know what's bold as fuck when you order just a fish sandwich? You know what I mean? It's not like a cod sandwich. It's not a fucking halibut sandwich. Just a fucking fish sandwich in Indiana. Speaking from experience, it is worth it. Wake, I have 6 plus 20. Well, you also don't know what life's like without kids. You know what I mean? I think we all think that our lives are fairly well chosen. You know what I mean? Like, I think that for the most part, we just see the joy of the life we selected and we side with it, right? And I think that that's a beautiful thing. I think for most people, the joy of giving birth, raising a child, it is immeasurable. You do get to, reconnect with a lot of the, traditions and pastimes of youth, and it's fun. I, however, want to focus on the making children and not the raising children.
16-inch pizza. What's that for? It's a special pizza.
People with kids say it's the best thing they ever did, but they never lived without. People without kids have never been parents. Yeah, I think that generally speaking, we make our choices and try to find peace within them. And that most of the time, we don't allow ourselves to truly loathe the direction we took our lives. You know what I mean? Like, the people who don't have children will probably talk about all the great things that come from not having kids and vice versa.
So that's a frozen dough. Frozen dough. Ranch dressing, and then what are these fish food pellets? What are they? Yeah, pre-frozen.
Well, that's hard copium. Yeah, a lot of what we're doing is copium, ever. Why is that even a problem? Like, we literally all need our copium. What is life without copium? We'd fucking kill ourselves. Copium is actually vital to the human experience. We have to take what it is we have and find some way to at least rationalize the joy of... we have to at least rationalize the persistence in living against the utter fucking despair of being. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have to. We have to find things and be like, well, that made it all worth it. Because, frankly, It is, because we don't have an alternative. That's all it is that at the end of the day, we all have, I think, an acute awareness of the fact that while there might be something, there probably isn't. And so all we have is this, you know? And so we better find a reason to continue waking up and giving something to being, because even if we have to endure, you know, the utter valleys of despair, we know that it's still something. And I still have the privilege of feeling even the most negative of sentiments, you know? And just to know what it is to be conscious of and to endure and observe and to feel the tapestry of emotion that's presented to me, that's cool enough, you know? That's how I feel. Yo, thank you for the sub, by the way. I appreciate that, Lance God, man. It's good to see you, man.
Sausage. That's the saddest excuse I've ever seen for a pizza in my life.
There's no doubt I've cut some corners. Some of the items are frozen, and that's just from a cost point of view.
What's that there?
Cooked chicken.
I mean, it's like cat food in here.
Well, it'll get fully cooked. It's really hard when you're trying to stay open.
And what's in here? Some baked potatoes. You don't clean them before they go in?
Why do breeders always to push their ideology into others? I mean, like, dog, I think that, like, I just don't think it's a good stance to be like, I don't know, breeders is a weird term. I'm someone who probably doesn't want to have kids, mind you. But, like, that is kind of the default impulse. Like, we do, like, we're not supposed to be conscious of having children. We're just horny. Like, having a kid is the accidental consequence of being horny. You got to think, like, the first person to procreate wasn't thinking, I want to have a kid. They were just horny. That is all it is. Right? Like, can we all agree that, like, the first person to be made through procreation was just through sheer horny? And then maybe over time they started to be like, what's up with why do we have these fucking people popping out? Like, could you imagine how fucked up that is? That at some point they're like, oh God, I gotta, like, the animals have to be freaked out. Like, there's no greater omen than that dude's penis, right? Got a fucking the fucking parasite in my stomach. It's got to be insane. The first thought.
Toast you.
No. I hear breeders all the time. You're not wrong for saying it necessarily. The point is just like, I feel like everyone's horny and fucking, and I think the people who are like spawning like 15 plus kids and like making their weird fucking family band in a commune in rural Oregon, it's like, that's a whole different thing, right? Those are the people who really want to just pump children, right? But I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to start a family. I think it's fun. I understand the concept. I just really enjoy, in the most delusional way imaginable, clinging to my concept of youth and autonomy. And I have a lot of selfish desires in that sense. But then again, having a kid is selfish. You also have to know that. Having a kid is truly selfish. Dare I say, spawning a child is the most selfish thing you could probably do. It's up there. However, raising a child is not. Raising a child is truly selfless. Truly.
My God, that's dirt.
I didn't put them in the oven.
Jerking off is most selfish? No, because it's totally, like, it depends. Like, what are you, that's like saying eating is selfish. Like, what do you, we're just satisfying a need. What the fuck are you on about? Jerking off isn't selfish. Because you're not taking from anyone else when you jerk off, unless you're like, why aren't you giving me all that nut, dog? Why are you keeping all that nut to yourself? We gotta redistribute that calm, buddy.
Everything's reheat.
Jerking off is cuck behavior. Oh my god. The prison of masculinity you live in. How do you do that? How can you actually say that? God, cuck behavior is the new gay. That's just what Zoomers and Gen Alpha have turned gay into. You know what I mean? Like, we beat homophobia, but we still found a way to just, with one sentence, shame people from doing anything they like.
God bless Middle America.
You don't want to be a cuck, do you? That's just gay. That's the new gay.
The quality of the food is just not there. I wouldn't feed it to my dog. It's embarrassing. It really is.
Buy it, defrost it, fry it, send it. You can't call yourself a restaurant. No.
Why are young people so anti-jerking off? Sorry guys, we're not getting to this video right now. It's just really early exposure to manosphere dogma. I also do think porn's a bit much. That's like my weird kind of like puritanical, not exactly like radically progressive stance. But I do think that porn is like super hyper stimulating and not entirely productive. I'm a very big fan of jerking off. But I do not necessarily think that porn is super helpful for people in a lot of contexts. Like, I would encourage people to jerk off more using their imagination than they do anything else, personally. Because you're conditioning an erotic response that just can't be, like, mirrored by the world. You know what I mean? It just can't. Like, it's just too specific. And more importantly, and what I mean to say when I say that, it's not that porn itself is bad. It's that sex is a lot better when you aren't looking at porn, in my experience. Does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like me saying, like, don't eat junk food. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't mean it can't be great. It doesn't mean it's not worth indulging, but, like, you know, I think that there were a lot better... like, I guess this is the way I'd put it. I think that what porn ends up being is, like, a lot of times people have this, like, you know, it's like your spouse is at home cooking an amazing home-cooked meal and you keep running off and just eating nothing but a big container of mustard. And they're like, I made all this food. I would really like if you'd eat it. Why are you so addicted to this can of, like, you're eating jars of mustard. You know what I mean? And I think that if you can channel your libido into, you know, actual human intimacy, you'll feel more fulfilled by it. If you can't, I mean, do whatever, but jerking off to your imagination's better, in my experience.
I wonder no one's coming back.
Jay Willie's is doing bad because John is not upholding
I like staying like sensitized.
Okay, thank you. The things that I see in this restaurant, it's like he accepts it all and rolled over and died.
You think it's too greasy?
What?
Order up.
Okay, thank you.
The things that I see in this restaurant, it's like he accepts it all and rolled over and died.
You think it's too greasy? So you sent your fish back? Yes, I did.
What is that?
Fish sandwich?
Fish sandwich.
Didn't like it.
Is it frozen? Holy mackerel.
My whole sandwich is like all fat. I want something I'm gonna eat.
Also, some people don't have a problem with porn, and they can just watch it all they want. But I don't think that you should have to, like, watch... I just think that it creates really, let's call it, like, maladaptive relationships to arousal, where people will force themselves to be turned on by watching porn rather than just jerking off because they're horny. And I, for instance, don't think I should have to watch, like, the Food Network to want to eat a meal. You know what I mean? You should eat when you're hungry. You should jerk off when you're horny. But you shouldn't make yourself horny so that you go jerk off. You know what I mean?
What have we got here? Oh, lordy. What's wrong with that, darling?
It's kind of funny that that dude, like, actually jerked that sandwich off right as I said that.
I like it.
Oh, lordy. What's wrong with that, darling?
She doesn't like it.
She doesn't like it. Looks like a dog's dinner. What is that? Oh, my God. That is a shock. I'm absolutely devastated. I mean, they're cutting corners, but all in the wrong places. And John's clueless. Nobody's responsible for the kitchen, but overall, it's an insult to fast food. It's a fucking disgrace.
Disgrace.
Son of a... Why the ribs back?
She said these were too mushy, these were too full. Is it good?
Garlicky, but... So much food coming back.
They're done eating.
I don't know what to say. Food just put in the process line, more food coming back that's been sent out. I mean, it's almost like you guys have just, given up. I'm standing here with my jaw on the floor.
This was definitely humiliating, eye-opening, embarrassing.
Gordon Ramsay's appearance at the restaurant may have brought in some extra customers.
We're not eating, we're gonna eat somewhere else.
But unfortunately, the food has scared many of them away.
Jay Willie's is doing bad because John's killing off the business. That's the bottom line.
After a miserable dinner service, Gordon decides that he needs to meet with not only the owners, but with the entire staff.
We have some serious issues back there.
Rick can't get hard.
I wanted you all together to get an idea of how you felt. And how does it make you feel when you serve that food?
Not very good. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. I'm amazed you guys put up with it.
It's getting harder and harder every day because the paychecks keep getting slimmer and slimmer.
And our sales are dropping like a rock because of John's inability to make anything happen.
Wow, okay.
Rick,
That
you're
was
not
very
here.
big.
You're killing this man over here saying that he's not good at anything.
I wouldn't be here if this restaurant wasn't dying. So you can't blame this on me.
I'm not blaming it all on you. There's stuff everywhere. I'm saying don't blame everything on him. Yeah, you're never here.
He's trying to knock his wife out.
I cannot come down here and run this restaurant.
Yeah, you're never here.
I cannot come.
I think we figured it out. I think we got him.
Come down here and run this restaurant. We live 3.5 hours away. John has to do it. It has to come from John.
The point is, you're just not helping the business and you're blaming John for it and it's wrong. He's here, here every...
Will I play Elden Ring today? I'll be honest, probably not. Yeah, did that guy tell me to kill myself? Is that what happened? Did you see that? That was weird.
Every day, he goes through it. You know, this is our business too. I have mouths at home to feed.
Nail me to the cross.
Rick's ridiculous. I really just want to punch Rick sometimes.
To be honest, this whole issue is not what the problem is with this restaurant.
The problem here, whether we all like it or not, is the food sucks. And it's not fresh, and even frozen food is handled badly. All three of you should be ashamed to stand there and allow it to go on. Is it time to get somebody else in to run it? I mean,
You know what? I don't care.
Have you had enough?
I believe it's still in me. I just need somebody to help. I need somebody to cover my back.
All three of you need to wake up, and wake up quickly.
After the staff meeting, Gordon takes a peek into the kitchen storage.
What's that there?
And uncovers the unthinkable.
This is basic hygiene. It doesn't get drained with the blood. It's sat out in a warm kitchen. It's not even cold. John, there's more.
When Chef Gordon pulled those potato skins out, I knew that he had found something that I wasn't gonna like.
So hold on a minute. That's gonna be deep fried tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
That's really gonna make it taste better, right? The potatoes are rotten, and we're sat here wondering why the business is on its arse. Starts at the top, John. It's called responsibility. No wonder you've given up.
I've been in denial and I've lowered my standards, and it takes somebody like a Gordon Ramsay to come in and wake you up.
Rotten tomatoes. Soft, rotten. Oh. Rotten peppers. The whole box is rotten.
I wanted to crawl under the table and hide my face so people wouldn't associate me with such crap.
If you seriously are honest...
I don't know how... Like, sometimes you just wonder how people end up owning restaurants. You know what I mean? Because, like, there's such a profound incompetence behind it.
With yourself, that you are starting again. Then we start again.
Well, we'll do whatever it takes.
I'd be fucking ashamed.
Chef, I'm embarrassed.
Where do I start with the problems in this restaurant?
The lamb celery at J. Willie's, yeah, that was meant to be symbolic.
The staff have got their issues, but that's irrelevant. The big problem is the food, and the quicker they all get up to speed with how shit the food is, the better, because that is embarrassing.
John.
Yeah?
You gonna pitch all this crap? Chef Ramsay gave us a challenge to see if we're committed to changing this food and making it better.
It's a fresh start for everybody, everything.
I hate when, like, the owners get in on the fucking, you know, ground floor, pretending like they ever do the day-to-day, you know? Oh, man. Like, I hate it. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've spent the last 2.5 hours pretending like I have fuck all energy, and I just really don't. And I'm just realizing I got no commentary to give you guys. My brain is fucked. What do you say we play like 30 minutes of Elden Ring and then call it a night? Like, I just don't have juice, and I'm so sorry, guys. I know that it's been like a big stretch for the stream. I just haven't had like the juice to be entertaining on stream lately, which is super disappointing because a lot of people are looking at me now, and so I feel bad. I promise you, energy will tick back up. I'll be in good windows when I'm bright and vibrant, and it won't be so drab. All right. Yeah, but, you know, you can't just work your ass off. You gotta also convince people to keep watching your stream, and that's where I feel awful. You know what I mean? Alright, guys, let's get into this shit. Where were we last? I don't even remember. So Esfand is calling the fights at Ironforge? What? No. If anything, I want to kind of do the announcing because I actually think I'm fucking sick at it. It's the one thing I think I'm actually able to do well. Who said Esfand was doing it? Do I have to kill these guys again? Alright, let's fuck her shit up. Oh, Esfand might be there to do some announcing on the floor, yeah. But I kind of want to do the shoutcasting, because I actually feel like that's something I'm good at. I loved game day. But I want to do what's best for everyone. Come on. I'm sorry, friend. I had to die. Sorry. Because he's a little cuckold. Oh shit, there's you. Oh shit, okay, you wanna fucking play rough? How do you do this with this guy? Hold on, let's see. Okay. So this guy looks like a boss or something. He's got like a helm. Let's see. So let's see. I need to like... Okay. Why is this so brutal? I don't know how to beat these shields. What exactly do I do here? I have to dodge into him, I think. Okay, let's do this. Duck. I need him to go one more time. What is a parry? Is it here? Okay, that didn't help. I have to like perfectly parry him. Okay, I can't parry him. I could have killed him there, but I tried to do another thing. I just think I should dodge. It feels more reliable, personally. What I hate about this is having to, like, kill everyone again when you die. It's fucking insane. Cam blocking health stats? Thanks. Shit, man. Who do I have chasing after me? Alright, I learned my lesson last time with all these souls. I'm grabbing that shit. Fuck you, big dog. Does purple increase your aerodynamics? No, but you get the cock buff. Let's see. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Why are you getting me on these bashes? Alright, I gotta learn how to do these shield guys. Let's do this. Okay, so I gotta find a way to like stun him because the shield's fucking me. Okay, so that's kind of what it is. Okay. You need to, like, find your moment. Interesting. I want him, bro. Come back here. Hey. Come fuck with me, bro. Oh, fuck. I might get more than I can handle. Okay, come on. You I can handle. Come on. I just want you. Come get your cock out, bud. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What the fuck, bro? I tried to dodge that twice, but I didn't. That's embarrassing. I hate how he can with the shield while I'm attacking. It's like essentially... it just gives you like a double hit that I don't anticipate. I'm probably gonna take that. Come on, hey you. Yeah, you. Come on. I want your big dives. Get your dick out, big guy. Yeah, now we're talking. Come on. Get your cock out, big guy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm fucking talking about, boys. That's the fucking cock hurled around the world. No, it's turgid. I kind of want to go save, because I don't want to have to kill that guy again. This is why games are amazing. I can't do this in real life. You should rephrase that. You won't do this in real life. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yo. I'll take that. What do you have? More of these gauntlets? Alright, come on. Oh fuck, this is bad news bears for me. I whiffed. Okay. What are we thinking here, bud? Come on. Uh-oh. I don't like having to go two. Okay. Not good. Come on, please, 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 please. Okay, come on, come on. I need you to go. Fuck. What am I doing here? I mean, I just feel like I'm one hit from death. I got 2 enemies here. So I have to be very careful. Okay, get your cock out, big guy. Damn, you guys suck. I know you're gonna probably kill me here because I just talk shit. And that's what happens. Fuck. I fucking hate him. Come on. God damn it. Okay, we gotta go to a site of rest. Do I get another fucking... I got bolts. I forgot I had this guy. I have to kill all these guys? Well, too bad. I'm gonna have to rest. These wagons have items inside of them? Oh, what the fuck? How am I doing today? Brother, I'm tired as hell. How do I get off him again? Let's see. Where the fuck is my... Okay, so let's see what's in here. What do we got? Show me. I had a great sword. Can I use that thing? Can you tell people to follow the Clips accounts? Guys, follow all the things that Hraf makes money on! Those are the Clips channels. He has sole monetization over it and makes content for me. So go follow it if you want him to make money. It also supports the channel. Attributes requiring 16 strength. Fuck me. I also pay Hraf. Well, I don't think I have the strength for it. Otherwise, I think I'd have it, right? Like, so if I go in here, right? It all says I can't use this shit. Okay, I mean, I can try this real quick. Jesus. But that doesn't feel stronger. I like my club. Zog zog. Chat. I'm too tired to keep streaming, boys. I'm fucking tired. Let's raid Grayson and go to bed. I gotta get to bed. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know if Emily and I are streaming tomorrow at all. If not, Canute and I are gonna do something. So I'll be back in the saddle making content with the homies. So anyways, guys, thank you for all for the good times. I hope we had fun. I'm getting to bed. I'm actually so cooked. It wasn't until I finally said no, I have to stop, that I realized how tired I am. So I'm just raiding out, boys. I love you.